refresh. Proof is gained.
Perfect. Hello, everybody. It's Lancer again. This is the license level 5.
Welcome to the future.
Excuse me? What happened? I wasn't sure.
Oh, Loon wasn't showing the mechs. He is now scrolled over to the mechs.
I see. Yes. Well, there have been a couple of changes. Starting with just showing off the customized versions. It's not a huge change, but I mean, someone's new and handsome. Got that good two-tone color scheme now.
Yeah.
Got the angry
Skeleton
beehive on the
warrior.
back.
Yeah.
Oh, the angry beehive on the back has always been the case. That's normal.
That's where the bees live.
That's where I keep my babies.
And of course, there is also big
Which
weapons.
Which mech is this?
This is the Blackbeard.
Blackbeard, yeah.
Okay.
One of the most iconic mechs of the game. Actually, straight up, Boix is actually playing 2 of the most iconic mechs of the game over the course of this, in the form of the Nelson into the Blackbeard.
This thing looks like the Barbaros from Iron Blooded Orphans.
The Barbados.
Barbados, yes.
Kinda.
And then, of course, stop. Cease.
Stop.
No more
Pretty
movement.
work there.
Fun note, I didn't do anything custom for this one. The Saladin just always looks good, no matter what you do to it.
I'm glad the newbie finally got a good mech.
Hey.
How?
Hey.
Let's be real, the Drake isn't that great.
Hey.
Listen, the Drake has one extremely good quality, and that's having 3 armor. That's good enough on its own most of the time. It does also have good weapon mounts. Main heavy is pretty good.
Yeah.
In comparison, newbie, what does the Saladin have as far as weapon mounts go?
Well, you'll know that I have as much HP as Boix, but I currently, due to my loadout, have 2 armor. But also I have 20. I have 11 system points.
No, that's not what I asked, although that's all good information to know. How many weapon mounts do you have?
Oh, I have 1 flex mount.
That's it.
That's why I have 11 system points.
You may equip 1 gun.
The Saladin is the opposite of what the Drake does as far as being a... The Drake is a heavily armed tank. The Saladin is a more support-focused, longer range, but much more lightly armed tank. Also, it can tank everyone else as well. Like, it helps everyone else do stuff much easier. So... last thing that occurred was a whole bunch of paracausal bullshit as you investigated and found a human-made metavault, accidentally created metavault of sorts, and encountered an NHP that was being stored and was pseudo-cascading wildly out of control. And then you allowed it to do its last little thing there and then destroyed it. Because you kinda had to. There was no real alternative at that point.
So between now and the last time, how many hours were we speaking to union officials about all this? Because I'm sure they would want to know.
Oh, almost certainly like hours and hours. Probably... Honestly, you probably got full-on interrogated. Not necessarily like hostilely interrogated, but they wanted to pick every single part of your brain about what you knew and experienced right there. Huh. And there's definitely going to be investigation going on in the background there, but it's also been a couple of months again, but only 3 this time, not like a year and a half or something. This time it's only been 3 real-time months and only a few weeks subjectively for y'all. As you actually have to make your way back to the Kepler system and to Ganger space. Oh, khaki space. Apologies. Because guess what? That class action lawsuit's actually underway now, for real, at this point, as in it's entering trial states.
Oh, please tell me we're doing a Matlock episode where we're just on the stand for, 3 hours.
Actually, it's full on, like, you gotta, you'll get a beep from Unshan about, like, hey, job is incoming, get over here. There's important information that you must know about your job.
There is an electrical sound from the hangar and then a swear from Earth.
Yeah.
I'm already here, apparently.
When
Okay.
Clarkson arrives in the briefing room, he is carrying a tiny fridge. It's like the size of a thermos, but it is a refrigerator.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
And gonna go ahead and peep at that, and so I'm gonna go like, how many do you have? Some stored sauces at this point?
Oh, the sauce
The ship's-
reservoir. That's staying in the cafeteria.
Okay,
Is the ship
fair
still
enough.
craving sauces?
Always, the ship is always craving sauce.
This is an unrelated side project.
An unrelated sauce project.
Where, reminder, part of level 5 is I have picked up the first rank of Technophile. So Clarkson now has access to a little baby NHP.
Oh,
the
right,
little
right,
guy.
right, right. The more advanced than just a standard CompCon, but not a.
Does not yet take
full
any
guy.
initiatives, but it's there. It's kind of thinking about thinking.
You
Is it
can
in your
tell it
frame?
to do a thing, and it can
Yeah.
repeatedly do the last direction you give it, I think is the rule for the baby one.
Yep, it can follow simple instructions.
And it doesn't inherit your bonuses, whereas like the later Enlightenment class NHP is basically just you are still in the mech while also not being in the mech.
So
Oh,
you can tell
damn,
to grab
also-
you a beer.
And if you have Technophile 3, you basically turn off any threat of NHP Cascade entirely. You're good. You're immune to that now. That's cool. Technophile, that's cool stuff. All right. Yes. Well, everyone, I just would like you to know you've done fantastic work as of late. Whatever little work that we have to end up doing. But it's now time for one of the most difficult trials yet of what that all of you will have to face. Actually going into court.
They shift nervously.
Oh, this will be great.
For what it's worth, not as lawyers exactly. That's
yeah,
not your
are we
job.
talking court or the court? Kind of reaching for knife.
A little of column A and a little of column B, honestly. We're talking about barony space. That's most of what they end up doing. And in fact, it's actually a little bit complicated here for what they're talking about. So the majority of legal disputes that actually happen here usually do end up going about via like martial champion law combat, straight up. Like that's an actual thing that happens. Now, when I say legal disputes, I mean between like high-ranking officials. I don't mean like small-scale personal stuff. That is all through regular courts and all of that, just not necessarily like a federal or Supreme Court. Those don't usually exist. However, in the case of like this class action lawsuit, there's no champion to put forth to get into a fight. There's no one to challenge. There's no one to do anything like that. Because no one's willing to represent an entire planet's population or most of a planet's population to do so like that. So instead they have to go through and do an actual regular court scene, basically, in one of the citadels, the law citadels that exist in this area. Of which the one that's actually being done is on a gas giant with a full-on scientific technical name, but not a standard just like go-to regular terminology name. They just you go to the Citadel when you need to do it, and you just call it, that's the planet where the Citadel is on, and so on. Now, you're not actually going as lawyers. That's not your job, exactly. You were not, like, contacted to do that. You were not contacted to do anything like that. However, you will be presenting evidence, and you will be making at least some arguments, and you will also be witnesses. You're all three of those things. If it doesn't make much sense from an actual regular legal standpoint, don't worry about it. Just relax. It's not a big deal.
All right.
Expert witnesses, yeah, exactly.
Have all your
I hope
files in
someone on the
line
ship passed the
and
bar.
bring weapons.
Absolutely bring weapons. In fact, the trial is probably going to be actually held in mechs. You're going to be mechanized, and you're going to be in the court
Fantastic.
space in those. It's fine. It happens more often than you'd think. You're going to be going to the... remember what I described it as? It's in the atmosphere of a gas giant. It's a hovering citadel in the atmosphere of a gas giant where law happens.
Kind of looks over at you. Is this normal? Is this normal for law?
Not really, but only because it doesn't happen very often. Otherwise, it's pretty normal.
So let me get this straight. We went
You
down
always
to
get
the planet.
these weird gimmick venues when you're out in the sticks.
We went down to the planet. We served papers. They denied us any sort of information on Discovery, so we had to go do investigation work on our own. They eventually sent assassins after us, which we killed and left. And now we have to go down and do a court trial in mech suits because they don't actually know anything about civil proceedings.
No, this is just how the civil proceedings go down here. That's the fucked up part.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's weird and wild. You're talking about You're talking about like nailing on an extra level of civil like protection in courtroom stuff on top of previously existing feudal procedures, basically.
People need to get with the times.
Yeah, but they're rich, so it's hard to convince them that they have to do that, you know? Got Dubs art. Nice. Single sausage in the thermos. That's the NHP right there.
Behold.
Behold a Satan! Holds up a sausage. Now, fair warning about the whole getting down there and like arriving. Chances are you're probably gonna get ambushed at least once. If
So
you
not
physically
only-
can't show up for to do any presenting, that means that you don't have anything to present. So,
And no one finds this suspicious or fishy at all.
oh no, like
Nice.
it's suspicious, but like there's not any protections on it. So,
I guess that's fair, seeing how we're kind of in their jurisdiction, I guess you could say.
oh, this would be
Turn-
how it would work for them as well.
Yeah.
Technically, we'd be allowed to ambush them and to prevent them from doing any.
Can we just cut out the middleman then? Just go get that, because it sounds like that would handle a lot of the problems, right?
Unfortunately, they have a lot more manpower to actually defend themselves and so on.
We did kill like a NHP or whatever. I'm just saying, maybe keep
That was
it-
very impressive. That was very
you.
impressive, I will admit.
I thought so. Thank you, Enchan.
I have to admit, from the footage of what was not corrupted from the footage, because most of it was, it did look a little bit like Salt and Pepper was doing a lot of the work there.
Salt and Peppa did land a lot of the last hits, and if this was Dota 2, would have been absolutely killing it. Correct.
Dota
that's why I
2
got
still
all-
exists.
I got all the reports at the end of the game. That I was
Dota
hacking.
2 will never die.
I hear they're making Dota 3.
Oh, no way.
Next thing you'll tell me is that they're finally making chess 4.
Ah. David Sirloin the 13th is not ready to share chess 4.
He definitely has his own planet system.
So the next layer of the Eidolon is composed of 3 lanes that emit successive waves of shards.
You are basically describing one of the kinds of layer that is provided in the game.
Yes.
Well, and then he just like claps his hands twice. It's like, I really don't have that much else to provide you for. You have the evidence already, and it's all listed out. You have your own experiences, and you can speak from your own mind about this. Remember that even though there is a courtroom full of, well, robber barons and villains, remember to be polite and make sure that your mechs have an excellent paint job. They have to be presentable. No red velvet suits.
They even get to see our suits if we're in the mechs.
Oh no, I mean the mechs.
Oh, we can dress up our mechs in suits.
Yes.
Oh,
Through paint
Wait.
jobs. Or actual full-on suits if you want to go find that, but I don't think anyone has those normally.
I think we
I
could
could
3D
con-
Although
print
shit,
suit.
I'm gonna be honest, if you want to do a downtime action actually of like working up and creating a full suit, I'm willing to let you take that as like an accuracy in some specific circumstances in the court.
The question of, does Hearth Walnut have the same black tie, white shirt, black suit for his mech as well?
And the sunglasses, yes.
And the sunglasses.
Listen, your mech is already black and blue color scheme style. Like, you just turn off the lights and all of a sudden it's not blue anymore.
If Hearth did a downtime action to get us all matching suits before we went to court, would that make us like more effective in court, do you think?
I had a different idea, but yes, I'm going to make a civil worker downtime action for, let's see.
All right, newbie.
What?
Civil worker downtime action? Exactly how does being a civil worker make you a tailor?
It doesn't, but I know how to find a good suit. I know how to find a nice presentable suit for everyone on the
You can
way.
The thing is that you can print a suit. That's easy. Everyone can do that. However, it's not impressive if you just print a suit. You gotta have to tell me about like how you get in like the blueprints to this incredible kind of business suit that's on a mech scale. All right,
All right, hold up.
what scale implies that?
wait, I could handle that maybe.
Probably
could-
could.
I could contact my good friend Coitus Livingston.
Curtis Livingston is a combat personnel. They are not a.
Yeah, and guess what? He has to go to award shows for his combat because he's a star pilot.
I don't think I wrote down a bio for Coitus Livingston, did I? Hold on.
There's absolutely Academy Awards for combat pilots.
Yeah, there are. There has to be.
I mean, sure, maybe. Someone can do this role with whoever it is. That's up to y'all. Go for it. Just justify it in a reasonable way.
No.
Alright, I know what Clarkson's plan is for formal wear for small claims. One word. Vantachrome. The ultimate reflective surface.
Oh no.
Completely mirrored. Glitter boy over here.
Unbelievable.
So,
You can go with
Uh,
this.
Complete
yeah, I was
reflection.
thinking of, again, civil worker to support the role, to get connected, to find a threadsmith, one of the legendary threadsmiths on the way.
Can't actually do a thread count on this fabric because it is fractally infinite. It keeps going down as being more and more threads.
Oh, beans.
Oh. Oh. You full on cannot find a quote unquote threadsmith. That's not gonna happen. However, here's gonna be us. All right, so get connected. Hold on, let me go and open the page. Now again, like downtown actions don't exactly fail. Remember that. That means you
Yes.
can get the thing you're looking for here. However,
I'm
downtown
reading
actions.
what the consequence here is.
You get it, but you have to do a
Favor or make good on a promise.
right now.
They won't help you. You got to make good on a promise right now, huh?
Well,
Yeah, let me think about that. I need to actually, I didn't have any plans for fucking mech suits. And by mech suits, I mean, mech business suits. Hmm.
in my head, okay, this can go one of two ways. For if we get anything out of this, what we get: business suits for the mechs, or jumpsuits that look like business suits.
Hmm. All right. So you're going to get access to these no problem, okay? In that you're going to have the printout plans fundamentally for a scalable and also multiple limbable and editable high gloss, high intensity formal wear shell, or if you want it to be actual cloth, it's up to you, because I mean robots definitely wear cloaks in this game. Like suits and the looking for them, no problem. That's here. You got that. Thing is, however, is that the only people who you're able to contact over this is that newbie. You actually ended up accidentally falling your way in while looking this up into HorusNet.
Oh no.
It's
See,
like the dark web, right?
It's extremely the dark web, yes.
Okay.
And someone was full on willing to do this for you and get this. Has the same energy of saying that they will trim your RuneScape armor for free, However, to allow this to happen, you had to accept a download.
Okay.
It's called Robot Pants Suspenders.exe.
I mean, the funniest thing to do, yes, of course. Here's the thing I am asking for. Thank you, good sir.
All right, download taken. Here's your additional thing. You have both the that information that works just fine, but you also definitely just installed some form of virus, and that by this I mean your mech will be undergoing. I'm gonna treat your mech as if it has an NHP installed on it.
On my buddy NHP.
Now, what by that I mean you don't get any benefit for doing so, but if you roll a 20 on the D20 roll upon taking a structure or a stress, it will do the equivalent of cascading.
Well, I'll realize this in combat and then work with Clarkson afterwards to fix my fucking mech.
Mm-hmm. For now, though, that 25 on an invent or create as Clarkson heads over into the hangar and solemnly approaches Kyoko and takes out his key to a vault that is only openable when the two of them can agree on a thing that needs to be done.
And on a 25, you will definitely get her to agree on something that needs to be done.
We get the
And
orb.
this is... Get the orb? Oh no. All
We
right.
get the orb and the materials necessary to create that level of finish.
The Vantachrome finish.
To create the Vantachrome finish.
All right, so Vantachrome finish will Mechanically here, it's not going to provide you any actual in-court benefit because it's way too ridiculous. However, it is so reflective. You know what? The first 3 times you get hit with energy damage, this entire scene, you have resistance to it.
All right. I'll note
Because
that
it's
in my
very
reserves.
reflective. Yeah.
Good stuff.
It is straight up, yes, the newbie. You've installed Professor Helper. I'm sorry.
Out
Professor
of
Helper
curiosity,
here.
Doc, how many battles are they going to be this next?
Oh, only 2.
Only
This
2?
one's going to
Yeah.
be short. This is going to be a short 5th, 5, and then I'll just tell you here right now. License level 6, the final missions, that will be 4. That's going to be a full 4 encounters mission. That's going to be a long one.
Cool. Well, I was going to scrounge and or barter for another core battery. So
All right. I will tell you that you're starting to run low on those on the ship. So
maybe I should go talk to Unchian and ask him to put in an order for those because they're kind of useful. But it's D20 plus grit, right?
D20 plus grit, you can use a relevant skill if you want to do that instead, I
don't know
believe.
if I have anything relevant to scrounging and or bartering.
D20 plus grit, and if you wanted to go off the ship, you could probably tag your criminal background.
Just steal it from the ship, sure.
No, I mean, like, actually contact someone who might be selling them on the sly kind of thing for cheaper. Offloading stolen goods style of thing.
Sounds good. The criminal be 1d6, right?
Yep, that's an accuracy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no problem. Easy.
Nice.
You got a guy. You've got
Oh,
a guy
yeah.
who knows how to get those things like that. No problem.
No problem.
You were actually no problem. You actually had a gang that you ran with at some point, right?
Yes.
Yeah, at some
I guess I know
form
a
of
guy.
fixer. Yeah, you had some form of fixer from those days. Easy. All right. So, by the way, I guess because newbie did it, everyone can install though. A mech suit if you want.
I would like to look for a slightly different mech suit.
Ah, yours is going to be special, I see.
Yeah, I need an all-gene mech suit.
Oh God.
You know that this would not help you. This
Yeah,
is
I
actually
know.
this is opting into being bad at the thing later on.
No, this is a style thing.
All right, I need to emphasize again one more time. Remember the scenes in My Cousin Vinny where Vinny himself shows up to court wearing a red velvet suit, right?
Yeah.
And how this is like it fucking sucked, and everyone's like, you should not be in court wearing that. That's not actual court clothing. The judge actually thinks less of you for doing that. It's that, but worse if you're doing a full denim ensemble.
Yeah, no, that's what Salt and Pepper would do though. So
That's fair. All right.
yeah.
I don't. You get it. There's no additional downside for this because you're opting
Okay.
into the downside. It's basically just you take up the program that you were given, or rather like the blueprint, and then just fill tool denim. Bam, done.
Denim's one of the patterns.
Yes.
Yeah.
As an aside, are we getting 2 downtime actions or 1?
You as always.
Okay.
You also have to do your get
Yes.
organized one.
I was about to bring that up.
Yeah, that's just in addition to your other ones.
Which is just a flat D20. 14. Improve. And I
Get to
can
improve one of the other 2.
efficiency is already max, so I upgrade influence, and I'm actually going to make an organization roll on a gather information because hey, I actually have a branch of my office that I actually am an overseer on in that area
Yeah.
of who exactly, like, hey, so we're doing the thing here. Everybody knows we're doing the thing. It's probably being talked about a bunch.
Yep. You are
Who's
basically you have
who's mobilizing against us, and that's going to be an influence role. Oh yeah.
okay. That's easy to find out and figure out. Ganger's definitely going to be full on, mobilizing against you in his own way, in that he's going to appear in court. That's going to happen. He's going to be there. He and also a whole bunch of other people that he's allowed to bring in, they're all going to be there. There's going to be at least one small group that will definitely also be there, and probably won't be actually present in the court itself, but rather patrolling around, dealing with people who might want to be entering it, kind of thing. Not most people have to be there present physically, don't worry about that, but y'all have to be, and the accused will as well.
Okay.
It's basically Ganger and his gang, the Khaki Gang.
Yeah. Yes. All right. Noted.
Actually, one thing in particular, particular group that is employed in this instance and is usually employed by him, in fact, is another ostensibly mercenary, but have not actually been mercenary for like nearly a decade now, of a group called Maximum Convictions Limited Liability Corporation. So MaxCon LLC.
I like
Okay.
that pun, thank you.
That's what I was hoping to get out of it. New information. But yes.
So, downtime actions, if we do like resources or equipment, we can just basically say what we're grabbing, right? And it's
Yeah, there's like a
Okay.
page on. There's a table on
all right,
page
sick.
51
Yeah, I was
if you
just
want
gonna
that.
grab a core battery, and then for resources, just safe harbor once we get to the court. So at the very least, if there is combat there, we have some kind of additional backup, something along those lines. Just use some
I will tell
downtime
you
to
right here,
actually-
that one specifically will not work, and you'll have to choose a different one.
Okay, great. Then I'll need a minute.
Core battery, no problem there. That's fine.
Yeah.
Actually, some of these other things on the equipment and gear, a lot of these other ones are also pretty dope. All weapons of your choice can be fired as if they are smart. The ability to just fly while moving. +1 accuracy to skill checks made with one skill.
I would like I would like to pull the tactical advantage of reinforcements and have the ability to call one friendly NPC mech of any tier once per mission.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
Good news is that you have one on tap, so.
This is how we continue to pull teenager into every mission.
And I get to choose what the mech is too. So I mean, I'm probably just gonna say deploy a second Boix that teenager is piloting, but actually Boix gets to drive. Let Boix have 2 mechs for a mission is what I'm thinking.
I'll just
Friendly
have it under
NPC of any
repair.
tier, so it can't be a
Oh,
PC
for
mech.
sure.
But
Yeah.
I can get a mech that's like Boix, easy. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say NPC mechs are, close enough. But all right, yeah.
Specifically, there is an NPC type called the Berserker, which is pretty much a Blackbeard. But yeah, if you want to get Teenager as just on tap assistance, makes sense to me.
Yeah, call in the friendly
Yeah.
NPC mech, Giant Spider.
So mad that we didn't capture Giant Spider.
Giant Spider did not want anything to do with you after it lost like half of its legs, okay?
I miss Giant Spider. I think about Giant Spider a lot.
Or surprise
Stingray,
witness Q bot.
We got Stingray front flip as well. Oh my god, if they call Cubot to the stand, I will shit.
Sorry.
Monstrosity is an NPC class, but it specifically calls out an friendly NPC mech. Monstrosities aren't mechs; they're biological.
Damn.
All right,
It seems kind of racist, Doc.
go immediately to hell. Just dunk yourself into your own trash bin and just hang out there for the rest of the week.
Okay, we get in.
All right, now the newbie's gone.
For the
The
record,
sentinels
state your
have to be
first
cleansed.
name, last name, and profession. Giant spider, and giant spider.
Also, audio manager.
Got a question. For one of the resources I want to get, I don't know if it's more appropriate to do gather information or get focused. It would be like learning about the customs of the court and how they do all that sort of stuff. Like, I don't know which role would be more appropriate. It seems like that sort of information would be readily available, but get focus is more about increasing a skill check. So,
That seems more like the gather information then.
okay, well, I'm going to gather information, I guess, on the understanding of how these court system things work.
I will tell you right here and now, I don't have it exactly perfectly figured out yet because I actually am going to have a little bit of a mini game involved with this because I always do. Almost every single tabletop RPG I've ever ran, like game, there's been at least one court scene and I always have a mini game involved. I also come up with them every single time, different.
Could the bonus, like, just get, like, a roll bonus, like a +1 or something? I don't know what you're planning for that, but I was just going to say, like, character-wise, my character probably, like, read up on how this
You're
shit
going to
is
read
down.
up on it. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair. Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
For my second downtime action, I think I want to take that joke and go ahead and codify that into a reality that Clarkson will, in his spare time, just kind of slide out onto the mercenary dark web and pull the appropriate strings to put out the idea of, hey, does any of the people we fought against want to flip? Just go fishing for any opportunities to get a surprise witness who might want to cross the line for the right price.
I can't believe Cubot's a snitch.
Just do
Yeah,
that with
so you
raw
can
grit.
do the way I'll do it for reading up on how the law system works because I haven't fully decided that yet. Kuvo, you can go ahead and do that roll and then mark down that you did and see the final result, and then I'll tell you next time exactly what that means.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Um,
15 to see if anyone's willing to flip and be just part
think
of
the-
your presentation, huh?
Sorry, do you think Kepler Chumboard history would apply to this role?
Yeah, I do think it would actually.
Sure thing.
All right, you got it good. You spend a few days or weeks or whatever reading up on actual law. Damn,
Damn,
Fuck
someone
up,
had to
someone
do it.
forced-
Forced me
Let's
to
do
do
it.
this.
I did. I forced you to do this, of all people.
Hans actually has no law training, so he feels kind of inferior in this situation and he reads up on it.
It's a little bit inadequate. Okay, and 15, huh?
So if we recall that 15 on gather, well, would this be more of a gather information or more of a get
I think
connected?
I get connected.
Get
Yeah.
connected. Your contact will help you,
makes
but you've
sense.
got to do a favor or make good on a promise afterwards.
Yeah, the one I did.
Okay. Make good on a promise
Which, yeah,
afterwards.
makes sense for how I
Okay.
pitched that of, yeah, they'll be owed. We're negotiating. We're
You're-
professionals.
They're gonna need,
We're all mercenaries here.
we're all mercenaries here. They will need to be safe from reprisal is the thing that they're mainly going to need first and foremost. And as far as that stuff goes, who did you?
We
I
did-
know exactly who did it. Actually,
Yeah, we did secure some surrenders back at the mine.
Yes. At the mine specifically, because the mine, the
Yeah.
people there were just mercenaries. They were not like actually, they were
They
not
were not local.
all in on the idea. They were not part of the mech hangar later. That was the all people who were actually very loyal. So yeah, I don't think CubeBot died in that encounter, did it?
I think I
No,
may
because you
shoved
showed
it
up later.
into Didn't we shove it into the elevator
That was a
side?
different cube bot.
Oh,
No,
you're
it's
right.
the same Cubot.
No, that was a
There's
different
more than one
CubeBot. CubeBot has
CubeBot.
been different every time.
No,
Okay.
that was the same one.
It was a
Pilot
flash
of
clone of
CubeBot.
CubeBot.
Gilga
Pilot
Cube.
original CubeBot was original CubeBot who was a different CubeBot than the later CubeBot. I do mean this.
I've been waiting behind this elevator for hours.
Will definitely want to flip, but will need safe harbor afterwards, and that's not that hard. Y'all are actually pretty well equipped as far as being a small, mobile, like easy at good at evading ship in general. No problem. Yeah.
And yeah, needing to bodyguard your witnesses is nothing new. It's part of the job.
Yep. Yeah. CubeBot will be there.
Citizen
Friend
Cube.
Hold on. Do I still have? I absolutely do still have this because I keep track of all of them. Bam! CubeBot is here.
Oh wow, Cubop showed up fast.
I'm just gonna keep this around.
Extruding onto the scene.
Hmm.
Also, we got depictions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very
Oh,
stylish.
that's so good.
Sombrero is court appropriate.
Yes, yes, yes.
Always proper attire.
Wait a minute, isn't there there's in-universe art of like a big chonky mech in a suit, isn't there?
With a briefcase, I think. yeah.
Probably, yeah. Well, people did that as an edit to the Barbarossa, for what it's worth. That was not in the game itself.
Oh, okay.
But
Never mind.
regardless, so I know that Kuvo, Newbie, Clarkson, Ty have all done two. Borks,
Okay.
I believe
Yeah.
you're the only one who's not done two yet.
In
I
the
think I'm
normal art,
just
the
getting a
Barbarossa is carrying
reserve.
like an ammo canister in its hand.
Mhm.
I've linked the particular piece in question because it's very good.
Yeah, I was just gonna get a reserve. That's all it was. So, redundant repair.
Okay, so +2 repairs. Oh no, that's the
That's
auto
a
stabilize, right?
Free stabilize once per whole mission. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be useful to you, Mister. Has 4 heat cap and also terrible E defense.
Yeah.
You, out of all of the mechs that exist in this, in your team now, there is one who has the most glaring and obvious weakness that anyone could possibly have. Folks, would you please describe to me what your E defense score is right now?
6,
And what is your heat cap?
4.
Okay, so that means that, like
Like two
base level
invades.
tier 1 mechs just invading you could overheat you to death.
Yeah, pretty much. I also get -2 to my tech attacks.
Well, high five. We have the same E defense.
Yeah, but you have 8 heat cap. You literally have twice as much.
I also only have 6 evasion. The funny thing is that I have 5 agility. So
Yeah.
Yeah, so you actually have 11 of it.
yeah.
All right, so anyone got anything else that they want to look into, do, or anything like that? Like, if it's just going to be regular skill checks, you can do that too, without it being a, downtime action to get big reward.
Are we gonna have like, I guess, clerical assistance when we're down there from any of our team members on comms? Like,
Yeah, so you can, like, contact them, like, saying, hey, can I get a quick rundown again and, like, have me describe things? Yes, you'll get that.
That's
It's fine. I'm not going to force you to be the ones who remember everything.
Can Nielsen Teenager make us a PowerPoint presentation?
I
Oh,
can
you
make a
better
PowerPoint
believe it, I
pres-
can.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
hell yeah. Yeah.
Hearth
Nope.
is already working on one. I literally have a skill called PowerPoint.
Well,
Let-
I
okay,
better
let Hearth-
see this PowerPoint next session. Like, you have to make this.
Look, man, I got a
Present
job
equal.
now.
I think you could put in about 15 minutes worth of work. You shouldn't do the hardest
I
PowerPoint.
have to obtain PowerPoint.
That probably is the most difficult part.
Yeah,
And looking
Okay.
again,
that's
the
the thing.
NHP buddy doesn't become portable until you have rank 3 of the feat. So that fridge is now going to be permanently installed in the HAB capsule on small claims.
That's. And meanwhile, as the ship makes its way over to the gas giant that contains the Citadel in question, it actually does have more than just the Citadel on it. I should have named it. Is the main thing here. Didn't, but you know, I will next time probably. It also
saying-
has in the atmosphere of it. There's also just like long tubules, like full on. Literally, imagine an F-Zero track. Those are in the atmosphere of the gas giant, this gas giant, just like on here. And that's where sports happen.
There's a lot of other things on this planet, but no one can talk about them without referring back to the Citadel.
I mean, maybe the planet's just called that.
Sure.
You keep saying Citadel, though. I'm thinking of like the Facing Worlds map from UT2K4 or whatever.
I don't know what that is.
Never mind.
Well, I know
Professional
Unreal Tournament took 2K4. I know that. I don't know the map is what I'm saying.
Professional responsibility would show up with a briefcase that has a server in it that they would hook up to a machine for the start of the presentation.
Why do you have that instead of just a file?
It's a very big presentation.
God damn it, all this old technology being used to run all financial bullshit. How dare you?
We still have a fax machine someplace on the ship.
The fine
You got a fax
manipulator
machine
arms
installed
on
into
small
professional
claims are
responsibility.
carrying a bunch of like regular human-sized briefcases and file folders full of physical printouts.
Yeah.
Also,
So,
it's court. You always bring physical media.
Yeah. So landing on the planet,
A server is considered physical media in the future.
Look, it's solid state.
so it's a gas giant is the thing. So you don't really land on a solid surface. Everything on here is floating in the atmosphere. They are kept up via some mysterious mechanical shenanigans. Probably just from being in an atmosphere of mostly helium and therefore extremely good at powering itself, in fact. And keeping them up in a very dense atmosphere to begin with. Landing on them, again, you have to land on a shuttle. You can't land the entire ship because would be too hard to take off from here otherwise. But that's okay, and it's once you actually land on a platform in here and then like get out and then like get into the building, it's actually really nice around here. Like the insides are nicely kept clean via drones all over the place. Extra power, like good space Roombas. There are the occasional like waiting zones and rooms and stuff, and there's actually like occasionally like a bar on the way.
Is this like a
It's like
port, like a airport or something?
it's something like that, yeah. There is some damage, so don't go down the left side, obviously. But there is a entire sort of thing going on in here. It's like a long tubule point between a port and the actual Citadel itself, is the long and short of it.
I see. So like the shuttle would docked at the bottom of the map and we got out down there.
Yes.
I see. I'm assuming those walls are like super thick.
But you'd think that.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah. Now, on the other hand, though, is walking down like in here at all, like any great degree, you will get a quick ping, and from like across a wall here, pops out on this area right here, a mech with a truly astoundingly dumbass huge sword.
Oh, it's Gilgamesh.
We gotta get a zoom in on that sword. Hell yeah. It's a big sword.
More of a heap of tritanium.
That says tier 3.
And then like you will get a ping, like I said, and then a appearance from just like a hey, respond please. And then like realizing, oh wait, we're actually in pretty close quarters, just like turns on his mech speakers like, hey, so we kind of need you to back off, or there is also an alternative that kind of also part of it. As shows up, and hold on a second as I get you an image, because this guy has a portrait.
Oh, my HP reverted itself. It's supposed to be 15 max. I don't know why I keep saying it's 18. There. I think it's because he switched.
Might be
scenes or
because
whatever.
you swap scenes, yeah, and just didn't update yet. Okay.
Oh shit.
So it finally
me.
comes to this.
We finally meet Dougie Tumbo.
That's not his name. That's not his name. All it says there is DT. All right.
That could be anyone.
It could be any
Some kind-
handsome man.
It could be any kind of weird mustached and also mustached and also ponytailed and slightly
That is
greasy
not
man.
Dougie!
Actually, if,
Doggy.
as you read out the actual like underscore like underneath his Lancer attack, which is just DT, it's actually Dougford Tumbois.
And he's a great sword
Ugford.
user.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Upon like accepting that ping or whatever, you also then will get a couple of extra ones on the sides as more mechs kind of like appear on your sensors.
I'm way into this guy.
Oh, did you mean majority opinion?
Oh no, they have cool names too, guys.
Oh no. I
So
like the Zoid guy.
Oh,
line you're
that
over
The
here.
posture of here being in like the middle of the opening statement of now I'm just a simple country robot with a particle accelerator for an arm.
so actually, this one is not actually a mech by itself. It's actually a very large and advanced drone of Double Jeopardy over here, who is a Packmaster NPC.
He's got a Zoid.
Got these two as
Oh.
well. Restitution in full
Oh my
These are
lord,
dope.
Boix, did you already make a PowerPoint?
Yes.
and breach of contract.
I just want you to know I googled illegal
Jets.
clip art a second ago.
That last one with the cape's really cool looking.
Mhm.
I mean, they all have
These
capes.
are cool, yeah.
Oh,
They actually all have capes. Every
Except
single one of them
The,
is
all
wearing
right,
a
the
cape.
dog has a scarf.
The dog has a little bandana. Yes, it is adorable.
all these guys show up color coordinated and everything. We're over here with the world's shittiest denim vest. The
They-
guy who's
they-
fucking silver.
They all have capes. They all have little white shines on some part of the back. Looking at the guns here.
They are a full on like coordinate. Okay, so Maximum Convictions LLC, you can learn about these. Was back in the day actually a reasonably well regarded, if not like particularly famous team, in that they were cheap to hire, cheapish to hire, did decent work, and were pretty much like purely mercenary. And then Khaki Ganger like hired them and paid them a lot more than they had before, and they actually just kind of stuck around because of it. So they're kind of permanent contractors, but like in a way that really benefits them both, as opposed to permanent contractor being a distinctly bad thing. There's not an enormous amount of oversight into what MaxCon does. They kind of sold out, yes, is the idea. But it like you get another ping of like an image of Doug for DT, like sighing and going like, "Sorry, but I am contractually obliged to send you this," and you get a file of which is literally when you receive it, it has an icon of a white glove, and it is dual.exe.
Newbie, you should run it on your Mac and see what happens.
I opened the file.
It just runs just fine. What it is literally is that it is agreeing to the terms of a duel set between two parties. And basically, DT has on his side also the same file like open and ready to go, and is typing in and like setting up like distinct terms behind this duel that he wants to set up between the two groups.
Yeah, we'll just send over the comms. We're in legal dual territory.
You are in legal duel territory, yes.
No, not to him. This is to the rest of the crew. Of like, no, he's got all of his paperwork in order. If we want to cross this bridge, we have to do this.
Is it to like first blood or what?
It's going to the terms presented right here, and you actually have a chance to like negotiate these terms a little bit. Is going to be that you are going to be fighting to, mech disablement, but no, like every attempt being kept to not actually physically harm each other as people. Leave your bodies alone. Destroy the mechs, and then get escorted back off of the place and leave.
So
All things considered, it's extremely like gentlemanly is the idea.
I go through the paperwork. Mech disablement, accidental destruction of the organic components of the mech will lead to immediate disqualification.
What if someone gets
Yeah, if
punted
either
off
one of
When
you
the
guys-
enemy's head unit is destroyed, they are disqualified.
Yeah, we got the boilerplate form for the Gundam fight rules.
There is no like distinct personal champion if one of these goes down, like being mentioned. If one of these goes down, that means that the fight's over. That is not being mentioned on here.
After relaying this to the team, I return with an acceptance of the legislation duel match.
Oh, by the way, is there any like environmental thing I should know about going on? Oh, well, for a
Tons.
second.
I haven't actually done them yet because I was just going to reveal them when the actual fight starts. So I'll go ahead and just reveal them now. Then
Yeah, let's get some of those out.
I'm gonna say that this is probably like
this is not a
dangerous
flat
terrain.
map. I'll keep that. It is not a flat like easy map. It is got real shit is what it is.
Damn, I can't believe we can't punt people off the edge of the earth. I can't believe you would do this to me.
I'll
I didn't
point
say
out
you
that
can't.
they
It's just that it's not immediate death.
yeah
Oh.
they do have HP though. But do note that it's immediate disqualification.
Oh, to get knocked out?
No, to kill.
Yeah. Not the drones. These drones don't count. You can kill these if you want. I don't recommend
ceiling.
it. There is a ceiling. There is a roof. If you wanted to leave, you'd be allowed to. I just don't recommend it.
Doc, I want to point out, I understand what you're saying here, but seeing 2k damage is a very horrifying
That's
thing.
kinetic.
Immediately. I
It's
know.
2 kinetic, yes.
1
know.
million.
I know, but
Fun note, newbie, is that if you were in fact still in non-refundable deposit, you'd be immune to that, as always.
I mean, it's a 2k from different or 2k.
It's
Is
a
it
single source in the same way that your sword
okay.
does kinetic and energy damage, or rather, your sword did kinetic and energy damage.
That is
There's
true.
a couple of things
I
that do
would have been
mix
immune
damage
to
like that.
this.
Yes. Now, here's the thing. All walls, including the ceilings and floors, count as having 10 HP and 1 armor. That's not that much. It's actually very easy to puncture. And if you do puncture the walls, they pressurize, not depressurize, fully pressurize instead, which causes you to get, chance of getting knocked back and knocked prone.
I see. That's why there are things here.
That is that this was damaged at some point, this tube, and they set up a temporary.
Yeah, so it's barricaded off.
Yes,
It's
that's what I'm saying.
barricaded,
That's why
yes.
it's barricaded.
Mhm.
Map has a ceiling.
It's 7 up, yes. Once you hit 7, then you can't go any higher, is the idea.
And so like these crossbars here are ground you can stand on down directly above the atmosphere.
Noted.
Yeah, you
All
can
right.
cross across these if you want to between these two bits, for instance. If you wanted to go out here, you could. I just don't recommend it. Assume that there is like an additional like wall thing in here. Yeah.
Weren't those
All-
walls? These like
These are also walls, yes.
yeah. Because
all
I'm assuming that's
ground.
like pressured off. So
Yeah. It seems all ground is 2. The catwalk over here is 5. The
The bar is 1, yes. You can stand on the counter of the bar if you want to. It's pretty tough.
the very large bar,
The giant robot bar.
Yeah, it's
yes.
huge.
Get a
giant
drink.
robot bar, the giant robot seats.
Those aren't giant robot seats. They're just large.
I don't know what you're talking about. They're perfect for net profits
Don't
ads.
pay too much attention to the perspective, newbie. Relax.
All right,
Uh,
set up. Let's go. Fight time. Let's get them.
Well, do you have any like personal like? Do you want to make any rules about changing the terms of the duel? You're allowed to negotiate these. They are
I'll
pretty
leave that to the
straightforward.
legal
though.
team.
Do we want
Does
to
it have
appoint
to
a
be
champion?
6-on-5? Can we just do a 1-on-1 and make this quick?
Do we want to
it's-
appoint a champion?
I'll make a note that I am very defensive now. I am absolutely non-offensive. I do 1d3 plus 1 damage a turn.
You'll get a like. The one thing is that they will not accept a just 1v1 because Max Con works as a team, always.
And make a jerk off motion.
I think it's cool.
You'll get a shrug and says, "But it feels good." So like, why is that even an insult?
I mean, we could try and say like, hey, there's 6 of you and only 5 of us, and pretend that my mech does not have drones as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're a little outnumbered here.
Gestures that obvious Hydra of like, "Oh, come the fuck on, man."
I'm not. No, this is
Can I
Everest.
just give him $100 to fuck off?
No, this is just my JanSports with my apple juice in it.
You just eject all the drone components. I'm just the little guy.
The problem is that the Hydra's drone components are part of the Hydra. They're all part of the same thing. You basically, every given part is just a reformed version of like your arm and stuff.
I think we just take the brawl.
Yeah.
I don't see any reason
See why
to
there's-
put gimmicks into
I don't know
this.
what we'd negotiate. Yeah.
Yeah.
We could just tell him to fuck off.
I mean, that's taking the
$100.
brawl. That's accepting the brawl.
Yes, they're not going to move.
God, principled mercenaries. They should just take money.
Can we convince you via contract to have less health? I guess I don't know. Like,
Basically, the idea you can convince them to go to like, less damage being necessary to complete. Like if 3 of them go down, and also if 3 of you go down, then that would count.
Knife
Insane.
edge death match.
If it was like majority loss, then
Edge
that would be
deathmatch.
acceptable on their terms, basically.
I think we should do that, team. What do you agree? Yes.
That seems fair to me, yeah.
Good.
Now, fair
Yes.
warning. As you can see here, if you do go for that, you're also
Most-
significantly more likely to lose because
Yeah, we make the
Hey.
entire fight more brittle if we agree to
Yeah,
go
I was
to
about to say that's like
knockouts.
alpha striking.
They
a
all
couple
have
people.
structure points. Except for Hebius.
Habeas also as a drone does not count for this. It is the other 5.
It's same hat. It's 5v5 and also some drones.
Yeah, you could set 3, 4, or all. It's up to you.
Let's just do all.
I mean,
Let's
Jimmy's
just-
got work tomorrow. Okay, I guess we'll all.
All right, well. Mech cracks knuckles, has the enough articulation and like the little gas bubbles between them to do that, and stands up, although this probably won't do that, and backs up a little bit, and yeah. Combat will begin.
All right, I'm
Everybody
opening up my
position.
list of systems.
Yeah, feel free to get into position as you like, as always.
And we just hello. There's one. Is that limited?
Yeah, should I be in the middle or the right? What do you think?
And
How
they
is
will
this set
also
up?
position, and with that, you can go ahead and respond to them if you want.
I'll stay in the middle lane, I
This
think.
seems like an alright distribution, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially since with drone positioning, Ty can be everywhere.
And considering we have the tier 3.
Yeah, 3 of you against their largest, and then the 2 of us.
I will also mention, just so you know, I made this into a duel fight in that I've designed all of these mechs here and chose the specific ones to have an advantage and a disadvantage against every available player.
And then I
And your
changed my
dance
mech.
partner.
And then you changed your mech, yes. So there's one that's a little bit less so that.
The
but
X
still.
Factor.
The X Factor.
Wild
Responsibility.
card.
They look at the dossier and go, wait a minute.
None of my dudes have lightning reflexes or whatever it's called, Viper speed, so you get to go first.
Newbie, you're up.
Well, if you insist.
Walk down that hallway, you chunk of meat.
Is this the man right here? Is this a guy?
That is, in fact, DT over there. Oh, by the way, the entire team that they have, all of them have names.
It's funnier if we don't ask what they are.
I will tell you who they are when their turn comes up. Just because I do like these names quite a lot.
5 movement. Professional responsibility takes 5 steps forward. Withdraw, pulls out the rifle, lines up a shot on restorative justice.
Hmm.
It's too bad we just don't have 5 death heads right now, because this would make it pretty easy.
And wha-bam. Well,
Yep, that's it. That's a crit, in fact, if you want to go and reroll that D3 to get more damage done.
which also
it gets a lock on.
immediately the power move of what this thing does. Also, hello. All right, there you go.
Impressive 4 damage. And also, yes, restorative justice has been locked onto.
Is the airport cool with us just blowing up their, terminal?
How do you think what happened on the left happened?
Functionally, not really, but also the safety drones here can actually repair them pretty quick.
Yeah, repair bots are here.
Hmm.
I still have a quick action. I can still do one thing.
Would have been in a prism then. You would have been able to do 7 things. Restorative justice here is actually one of the most clear and obvious about which hexes it is in. It is the exact profile of the mech, basically.
Yes, if we can just get confirmation. So majority opinion is also a size 2,
Oh
Also
shit!
size-
and
The-
then the rest of
these
these
three-
are 1s.
This drone is size 2 as well.
Alright,
These
big
are
drone.
a size 1. Yeah.
Large dog.
All right, that's a protocol. I'll remember to do that next time. New mech. Gonna take a little bit. What else can I do with a quick action? It's really weird just having a singular gun.
Do you have sensor range on them?
I do not. I have
are you
gun
still
range,
in
but not
sensor
sensor.
range of friends?
Yes, I have range 10.
You could bolster somebody.
Yeah. Let me bolster net profit since they're most likely to be up in that business this turn.
Mm-hmm.
Protocols are free actions, right?
Yes.
Protocols are free actions. They just have to be done. And you can do as many of them as you want. They just have to all be done as the first actions on your turn.
Noted. Okay. I'll remember that for next time.
All right. Well, if you're done there, I will go ahead and have the Vulcan over here act. That is going to be the Vulcan, piloted by, majority opinion, piloted by Daringly Loitering.
Great.
Daringly loitering.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 4 movement. It's not that slow and it's not that fast. It does, however, have a range 20 line gun.
Yes.
I can't get both of you, so there's that. It's going to be targeting, pushing up daisies because it has the range to do that with its super heavy cannon. That actually can't fire. Never mind. It has ordnance. It can't do this before moving. Never mind. It'll instead provide a. He actually can't do any of these yet. Well, gotta love a good move. It is
Yeah,
moved
ordnance
forward.
fucking sucks. Yeah.
Hey, Doc, for
It would not be a dog map without a slow bot that can't get into firing position on its first turn.
for reference on terminology for myself, as again, new stuff. Burst is around you, right?
Bursts is around you, yes. There are
Okay.
also bursts centered on an area as well, which are distinct from blasts. But most bursts are around you, yes.
Yeah. All right.
For instance, Ty actually has bursts centered on drones, basically, which, are
Yes,
not
it's
blasts
centered
and so
on a unit.
a thing. Yes. Okay, so it's y'all's turn. I moved into position. I couldn't do anything else about it, yes.
Would you mind if I do part of my move?
Go for it.
Yeah, get set up.
All right, great. I'm just gonna swoosh on in behind newbie here, and first action, the free action, I'm gonna deploy my gas nexus.
Is this
As a
multi-ball?
drone, or just as keeping an eye?
Yeah, as a drone, and I'm gonna deploy it. It's within.
It actually has
Sensor
more health
range.
now because your grit went up.
Grit. Yeah, right. How close does this thing have to be? Okay. And that's well within my sensor range. Okay, great. I'm just gonna put it here and gonna have it shoot at restorative justice and consume a lock on, which I think gives it an accuracy, right?
That is the case. Yep.
So you have +2
Does it-
accuracy.
I was gonna say, doesn't your gun do something else for it? Yeah.
Yeah. The drone also gets an addition. The drone and also the Nexus, even if you kept it around just as a Nexus, gets an additional accuracy because it has been locked onto by the
By
black
the
spot
special
targeting
gun.
laser.
It was
Alright,
hit,
nice.
which gives it the drone accuracy, and then a critical hit gives it lock on.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. Then let me go ahead and fire gas nexus.
Hell yeah.
Oh, just short of the crit though. Dang, you hate to see
Yeah.
it. Yeah, so 4 damage, and I'm trying to remember if I get. Okay, that's only if I get a critical hit. Let's get attack. Okay, so that would do an additional thing if I had drones farther out, but I do not yet. And you said only 2 encounters for this mission, yeah?
Correct. Yeah. So if you have a core battery, you go for it.
Yeah, just give me all 4 of my drones, please. Give me
right.
all 4 of the Orochis. Yeah.
Burm. They technically deploy adjacent to you, I believe.
I think it's just within sensors.
If it's within sensors, disgusting, but also understandable. Both of them make sense.
Yeah,
as usual,
I
forgot
can check
to,
real quick.
Forgot to roll for how much prototype ammo I have. Three wrench ammo.
Yep.
Again?
All 4.
Damn.
Yeah, all 4 Orochi drones are deployed to separate points within sensors. Yeah.
And they all have 18 health.
That's where the gas was. Shredder.
Move them as you will.
Are your drones size 1 or size half?
There's a nice half.
They're like half. Okay, and then the Guardian will hang out adjacent to myself and Newbie.
Makes sense.
Okay, great.
I want to spread these. Oh no, that's the gas drone. Crap.
Because they can be
Feel free
targeted
to-
within sensors as well, you can put them in the other tube if you want as well.
Oh, actually, yeah, good point. But like only in a fairly straight line, I believe. Yeah, I have a pretty small deployment field, but still not a bad idea.
I really should have stayed in the center hallway because I could get next restorative justice this turn. Oh well. Too late.
Court of Justice?
I was thinking about I could travel the entire length of that hallway if I stayed in the center one as opposed to moving to the right one.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Okay.
But I probably would have got my ass shot
am-
instantly, so you know.
I believe I am done fiddling with drones.
All right.
Cool.
Go ahead. That's my turn.
Good
'cause that's a quick
Hostile
action.
turn.
Hostile turn. Unknown movement. I'm going to have Restorative Justice do a move and boost. And it's going to move down to here. Where it's now adjacent to 2 targets.
Yeah, first it's gonna need to roll against that shredder though.
That's fair. Hull save?
Yeah, let me check real quick.
Oh no, is he gonna forge ahead?
Yeah, it's a hull save.
Mhm.
And what'd you get? 19? Alright, yeah, you're good.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. The my buddy here who has a system which I have actually called outright as unreasonably large sword. Can target 1 to 3 targets within threat 2. Objects in terrain hit by this weapon take 10 armor piercing kinetic damage. Enemies struck by this weapon must pass a hull save or be knocked prone.
So this guy can just cut up the hallway if he feels like it.
If you felt
Yeah,
like
armor
it.
piercing, huh?
That is a miss, I believe, on your shredder.
Yeah. And the gas, I have to check.
The ghast, I believe I think they all share your evasion.
That would make sense. In which case, yeah, that's also a miss.
Motherfucker have accuracy.
Makes sense. All right, I'm going to overcharge. Hey, good stuff. All right, only one. And I'm going to do that again. I'm going to go to swing again. Why not?
Wait, why is he rolling a d6 on his first overcharge?
Because it's not a PC.
Okay.
They always get D6. They also don't go up to the D6
Oh,
plus
you can
4.
just-
It's how it works.
Dang, you can just overcharge into the same weapon twice as an NPC? That's nice.
You can do that as a player, too.
Yeah.
Can you? Okay.
Yeah,
I
Your
thought I
overcharge
was allowed to do
actions
that
can
last
be
time.
anything.
Oh, okay. So you can't use the same one twice normally. Got it.
Yes.
Oh, wow. God damn. These rolls
fall
are
down.
bad.
Wait. Okay, that one was a difficult.
Difficulty,
Oh,
yes.
they're
This
all a
is
difficulty.
+3 with a difficulty to hit.
Okay. The green for
There it is.
This is good. It is very confusing.
All right, so it hits the gas drone, but out of 4 swings, basically, it only hit once. So that's great. However, it does do 9. It does 9 damage. This is not armor piercing against an actual target. It's only armor piercing against terrain.
Oh,
So the gas
okay.
drone
The
does have 2 armor, right?
gas has, yeah, it has armor on it.
Well, I know my
yeah,
first
it's got 2
action
armor.
next turn.
Mm-hmm. So that only does 7 damage. Makes sense. All right. So, yep. Good old restorative justice over here hefts the exceptionally large sword over one of its shoulders with both hands and, like, does a cool... It's a big diagonal slash that actually twirls the entire mech around and then does it again. And misses 3 times out of 4 there.
Messed up the spacing.
A little bit, yes. The hunter is in fact not in range.
Forgot to take
because
the
it,
2 steps.
Yeah, the hunter drone is not in range because it's only threat 2. All right, well, it's y'all's turn.
Net profit should go. So we
Yeah, I
wait
can
out
go
the
on.
action on the right side.
Yeah, I can go last this turn. I don't have too much to do.
That's okay with me.
But how fast is net profit? It's slower inherently than the Nelson, I'm pretty sure, but not enormously.
I have a 7 movement. It's exactly the same. Because I up my agility again, so it went up 1 more. I
Gotcha.
think.
Okay.
Something like that. But yeah, it's exactly the same.
Oh, the Nelson actually only has a speed, base speed of 5. I didn't know that. I thought it had a base
8,
speed of
9,
6.
10, 11, 12. Alright, I'm gonna boost.
All right.
I'm going to, because I have +1 threat range on melee, I'm gonna make an improvised attack against it. Just
You're
punch
gonna
it
make
in
an
the
improvised
face.
Okay.
Wait, you're not gonna use your weapon?
Oh, don't worry, it'll be fine.
Okay, I trust you.
Yeah, that's a hit.
I get to reroll both these 6s.
Oh, you picked up Brawler.
I picked up Brawler.
Okay.
Perks.
11 plus 2, so 13 kinetic damage and knockback.
Fuck me. Really? Goddamn.
And then I'll push it back too. Just come in and just whack.
High
right in
five.
the face.
That's right.
Okay, damn. Punch in the face. That's gross. I hate that.
And then because I hit it, I get a Blade Master die.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna, as a...
Keep in
free
mind that
action,
improvised
spend that
attacks
die.
are full actions.
Is it?
Yeah, the
Yes,
improvised attack
improvised
is a
attacks are full
action.
actions. Yeah.
Oh, then I would have to do a normal attack. I didn't realize that. My dang.
You could choose to overcharge to have made that legal.
Yeah, whatever. What's the worst that'll happen, right? Let's do it.
It's just one heat. It's no
It's
big.
just one.
Once again, Poix goes, I'll overcharge with a lower heat cap this time.
Yeah, it didn't go bad last time. I'll do that, yeah, and then so that's a movement, quick, full, I suppose. For the free action, I will use my Blade Master die to make a grapple check as my duelist perk.
After you've knocked it back.
Yes, because I have a range of 5 with my grapple
Oh right, yes.
Yeah, the Blackbird
I-
has huge grapple.
as I shoot out a hook at it.
Oh, like Sub-Zero, you shoot out the chain. Get over here, Sub-Zero.
Hadouken.
Yeah.
Hadouken. Yeah. So I think that's just
Oh,
1d20
your electric block of Sub-Zero.
plus grit, right?
It's an attack against his evasion and everything. I believe so, anyway. And then once you're in it, there's opposed hull saves involved.
Okay. I'm just making sure I did everything right here. Okay. 13?
13 absolutely hits. Yeah, 13 is hits his evade. It's not exactly an enormously high evade when you are carrying around a very large sword.
So that means it's grappled, and I'm immediately pulled adjacent to it.
Okay,
And then yeah, that's my turn.
seems like a pretty good turn. All right, so speaking of speedy mechs, interloper here. Go over to here. Be flying through Shredder drone.
Shredder Jones.
Let's see the range on your guns, actually. Pretty short range. Okay. Yep, makes sense. I'll hold off on you. All right, instead it'll be Double Jeopardy, making its turn. So Double Jeopardy over here is the Packmaster, piloted by Vocifer Morningstar. It's Vocifer, VOC. Okay.
These guys in a boy band or something?
Their team name is Maximum Convictions.
So are they in a boy band or something?
Probably.
What
Go
music
move
are
5
they
over
into?
here.
What is their boy
and-
band?
Going to give a quick action order to the drone here, which it then moves on its turn. There, it has a movement and a single quick action to act. It has a speed of 5. And why not? Let's also get stuck in over here. Although, gonna have to.
Is there room?
There is, but only if I use the turn to nudge restorative justice to the side. So, may as well do that. Boop, boop. And gonna go ahead and push. This is a guaranteed hit because, deliberately choosing to. And that is the quick action of the drone here, as opposed to doing like an actual attack. That's nice. Now, the actual Double Jeopardy over here is going to act as well. And how far is your range? 15. Okay. 15 and 10. So, well out of range first. While any target is more than 15 target hexes away from Double Jeopardy counts as invisible to all targets who are 5 or greater away. Just gotta note that down. Okay, and you just have to also get into position, I think. Yeah. So you gotta boost over to here. There's a lot of getting into position here.
Maybe we should have started
So,
this duel
wait,
closer.
several
just
lawyers
as a
are typing.
treatment.
That's the master? Yeah, I'm confused. Wait, so the
Packmaster
drone
is on the
moved,
right.
and then- Okay.
The way that the this particular drone works is that I have to give the drone an order with a quick action,
Yeah,
and then the
yeah.
drone gets to act. Yeah.
It's a puppet character.
Makes sense. I just wanted to be sure which one was controlling which, because the names are already getting impossible to read.
This one is the drone in the center. So it's y'all's turn.
All right, Kuvo.
Are you size 1 or size half?
Size half.
Damn, you should have been size 1.
Got
Why
him.
aren't
we'll
you
go then.
taller?
If you were taller, I could kick off of you and go faster.
Can you kick off
So-
walls?
Yeah, so question, I guess, Doc, mechanic-wise, this new move thing here, I can kick off walls to get myself speed boosts. It says that I can do this multiple times a turn, but only one for each unique piece of structure or terrain. Obviously, the walls count, but if I were to move, kick off 2 walls, and then boost, kick off 2 walls, is that valid, or can I only do it once during my turn?
There's benches here along the way too, and
So
these
benches
are
also
each
count.
individual. Yeah.
Okay. I'm adjacent to a wall, so let me get my little thingy out here. So that's 2 to here. Oops, God. 2 to here. 1 to the bench. 2 off the bench. 3, 4, 5. So that's a normal movement. Up there. And then let's see.
I'm glad you're doing it Titanfall 2 style and like repeatedly running off the same wall as much as you can.
That's the idea. We're adjacent to a wall, so that's 2. Adjacent to the bench, that's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'd be right there.
Your mech is stupid.
I keep having to switch between these. Oh yeah, I should have said protocol ahead of time, so that's 1 heat, and then also I am doing auto choke.
That's fine. You had the thing here. It says it's a protocol. You did
Why
it.
is my heat 2? That is not correct. My heat
That
is
is not
7.
correct. Why is your heat being counted as only 2? That's weird.
Yeah, 1 second, let me fix that. If I can figure out where it is.
Oh,
Frame heat
it's
is
because you don't. Yeah, that's right.
Damn, I take back everything I said. Boix.
So yeah, here, and now I have a quick action, and it's going to be shotgunning.
Dang.
Auto choke.
You're gonna shoot something with a shotgun?
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
Unthinkable.
I know, it's kind of amazing. This is range 3 cones, so 1, 2, 3. Do I hit the last guy back there? I don't know if he's in range.
Range 3 cone?
Yeah, I don't know what spot he's on.
You do not. He is in the actual center spot that he's that you were at. Yeah, you do not hit that one. It's worth noting that he does not count as invisible, however, now.
Am I adjacent to the guy in front of me? Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter
You're
because
not,
I am
no.
in range
You
2,
can
and
move-
this is a skirmish, so guess what? I'm moving right here. Now he's in range, and he's getting the shotgun. They're both getting the shotgun.
They are both getting the shotgun. Oh lord.
So 21.
Yeah,
You're
21
attacking
hits.
2
Remember,
targets
you have
with a
to
burst.
do targets, so you hit
Yeah.
roll for the other one as well for 2 hit, and we use that first damage.
Okay. So the second one obviously didn't hit.
The second one on the double jeopardy, in fact, misses. Yes. However,
Okay.
that
And
first
that's-
one definitely hit.
So that's fine
And it's
though.
a crit. You
Yeah.
can re-roll the 1d6 as well. See if you get a 6.
Nope.
No.
So 7 on the first one.
All right, there is some armor that's going to be getting in the way of that.
Fun fact: he's getting pushed back in the double jeopardy.
Geomagnetic stabilizer clamps. The Vulcan is immune to knockback, being knocked prone in the slowed condition.
Oh, you're no fun.
This is the
Congratulations,
one that
take
is
my
here to
counter.
target. This is the one that's the hard counter to pushing up daisies, and you
Yep.
just moved directly in front of it.
That's okay. No, let's do this then. He can't be knocked back there or anything. Or knocked prone,
He
you
is
said?
immune to the immune to being knocked prone and being knocked back. Yes,
Did he take his damage?
he did. Yeah, it's just not because of their
Yeah, it's not
multiple
showing up 'cause they're
structure.
all-
Yeah.
They have a structure layer that we don't, and we haven't scanned yet, so we don't know what their numbers are.
The health bar is large.
Okay. I guess I'll end my turn then.
Fair enough. All right. Breach of contract. It is now your turn. Let's go with just zooping to here. You have a 7 movement on this one. Interloper, right, sorry. The interloper here, the one who is breach of contract, being piloted by Eritrea Forklift. Worth noting, when it moves and boosts, it flies, but it has to land at the end of its round. And it's going to move it here. You're too far out of the way, so it's going to then boost, which it's going to be forced to get next to... Actually, that's
Shredder.
not quite next to the Shredder drone, but it kind of has to do so to move
It's
past
the
anyway.
yeah. It's placed there, so you have to hit it, yeah. So
All right, so I'll save. It's not incredible at hull, but it's not bad at hull either. That's fine.
Yeah,
That is
the
a
save
failure.
target's 15. Yeah. So takes 2 heat, because that is the first time I've had a save failed against me, and then I believe it's just shredded, I want to say, is all that one does.
Shredded until the end of its next turn, and also, I
and
believe it's
take
1
kinetic
damage as well.
damage.
Yeah.
1 kinetic damage, and shredded until the end of their next turn. Brutal. So
So
long
shredded
time
happens. When it made connection with the Shredder, remember, the Shredder did happen, but when it connected with it, it actually has 3 armor while it's flying, and only while it's flying. So it didn't take the damage, but it is now shredded, so if it did that again, it would take the damage. Meanwhile, though, it will fire its gun at net profit while it's on the in the air as well. Is there any difficulty being targeted against you right now, Boix, in any way? I don't think so, but just
Not
worth
that I
noting.
know of, yeah.
While flying, this can negate 1 difficulty when it fires at something.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Nothing that I know of.
9 to hit you. God damn it! This is
I got a 13.
+2 with an accuracy too. That's a miss, though, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I got a 13. So.
Okay, you do take 2 reliable armor piercing damage, so that happens regardless. But
Okay.
and then it will continue on, which is the hunter drone doesn't have like an adjacency thing, does it?
No, it does. Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, let me check. Force characters that move adjacent to it for the first time to make a system save. On a failure, they receive a lock-on. So system save, and target is 15.
Fuck me, 15 is a ridiculously high save target. All right,
you.
systems. The interloper does not have incredible systems. If this
Well,
this is the one that has
core
advantage
bonus.
on engineering. Damn. Oh well, okay.
Okay.
I rolled a
Got away with
19
it.
this time.
Yeah.
And then it moves down 1 more hex and is now right here. Hello.
Oh. Cool gun.
All right. It has to land now. That's my turn.
All right.
Well,
It
thank you,
is shredded
God.
now, so that's good to know. Like, it's very hard to damage it in the middle of its turn,
That
but
just
now
leaves
you can
me.
damage it in the middle of its turn.
So, I will
So
move
Loon,
and
before you
boost.
move, I want to make a suggestion. I don't think I'm going to fight these guys next turn. So if you want to go down the center hallway, we could just gang up on those people and it'll be funny.
Well, are you going to do that by spending an entire turn walking away from these two? Or...
I can easily get through them and behind restorative justice within a turn.
If you're going to go around them, I can also go around them. I'm fast and I can.
Yeah, I'll have to go first next turn, but
Yeah, if
yeah,
we
we could
want
just
to do a
ignore these two
flanking
guys on
thing,
the
we
right
can
and
do
make
it
them
together.
yeah, because if we ignore these 2 guys on the right, they're out for another turn because they move slow. So
So, move and boost, becoming invisible thanks to Flicker Field Projector. Hold on, the UI isn't quite giving me... Where are you, invisible icon? There you are.
See, small claims can get away with its very low heat cap because a high E defense is involved there.
And then
If I
let's
remember
just
right.
go ahead and do a quick tech invade on majority opinion.
Okay.
Yeah, no advantage, just throw the bones.
That works. Yep.
All right, so using that, let's just go ahead and fire up the old Horus system Mark 1.
Oh, you picked up the Horus. Nice.
So, puppet system. Majority opinion must now move its full speed in a direction of my choice. This is involuntary, but still provokes engagement and reactions. It is not knockback, pushing, or pulling.
Fair enough. That
I have the
counts.
counter
Yeah.
to your counter. You back up, or would you rather he back up or like slam into a wall or otherwise?
I was planning on him being there, but let's see. Let me think about this for a second. 1, 2, 2.
Worth noting that this one was also designed that it would actually be weak to the Drake originally, non-refundable deposit.
Double Jeopardy
yeah,
size 1, correct?
No, double jeopardy size one. Yes, you're right.
Yeah, double
I'm sorry.
Which
size 1.
space is it in?
It is the one that
This
is
one?
directly over
Oh,
this one right
directly over,
here.
Okay.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I could put majority back here, or like slide it over here between us.
Honestly, it doesn't matter at this point if you're going to move him wherever you want. I would actually put it behind us down. Make him walk longer next turn.
Yeah, he's larger than us, so he can move through us.
Yeah.
So yeah, actually, force him to walk past us to end up
He can take his time
with
to
his
get
feet
around
over
next turn.
there. Which means, yeah, he'll provoke a reaction shot out of you.
How dare you use my mech's slow movement against me? How
Yeah,
dare
so
you?
got a question about the reaction shot. My shotgun does cones, so that means I get a shot on double jeopardy as well, doesn't it?
No, use the threat range on it when you do that, so it does
Oh,
not
really?
affect anything else aside in its normal area. Yeah.
You're no fun.
Overwatches can't target more than the thing that the thing that's triggering the Overwatch. That's just how it works.
That's a really bad roll.
That's why old XCOM's better. You get more of that random damage nearby.
7 actually
And-
does hit though.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
really?
there's also the base
Yes.
2 heat for a successful invade.
Yeah. Gonna go ahead and pay close attention to this heat bar, by the way.
Noted.
That was with 2.
Rich butt.
What was?
Powerful.
Wait, what? Which one heated up?
The majority opinion on the right. Let me
Barely
go ahead and
moves.
get to the front so you can
Is
see
fridge.
its bar.
Is huge.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Endless heat on that thing. Got it.
Basically
Max-
immune to being heated involuntarily. I would tell you, it builds up some heat with its moves.
Smacks the top of the mech. You fit so much heat in this boy.
All right, yeah, so you do damage to it. That actually does hurt it.
Alright,
So-
moving it
Right down
over
here?
here. Yep.
Okay. Ugh.
Actually, it's still
Force me
adjacent
to
to me,
move.
isn't it?
It is.
Actually, no.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
those
one
three, yeah.
hex gap between you now.
I see.
Yeah, it's this. Sorry.
It's adjacent to me.
It is adjacent to you. Yes. Worth
Right,
noting
that's my
that it
turn.
extremely does not have any threat range.
And that's the end of the round? Or no?
think
No.
Restitution.
Restitution in
Still
full.
has to do
Still
something.
it's act, yeah. And it's going to move next to. Where are you? Restitution in full, being piloted by Overraptor Youngenway.
You had fun with these names.
I did.
They're pretty Gundam-ass names.
Gonna actually move adjacent to Restorative Justice.
Hey boys, how you feeling over there?
I got this.
Don't worry. I'm gonna come back you up.
I also have a plan to help with backup. Well, newbie, we do have to deal with the one in front of us. You see.
And
Maybe. If I
Maybe?
go first next round, maybe.
Maybe.
I have only drones and net profit in range, so I'll be firing on net profit. Uh, 9 to hit.
No.
That's a whiff. Understandable. You take 0 damage.
Have a nice day.
No.
It doesn't do anything on a whiff. It's just a full miss. Zoo! Cool note is that while they look like revolvers, they shoot energy bullets. All right, now it's done. Round 2 begins.
Yeah, end of the round, right?
Okay, I need to go first to get this to work, but it should be pretty funny if that's okay with people.
I don't mind.
Are you gonna run behind
Salem.
Double Jeopardy and try and kick Double Jeopardy in a majority opinion?
I'm gonna blast all 3 of them, hopefully. So,
All 3 of them.
Yep.
Yeah,
2 to
there's the
bench.
giant crowd forming over here.
Oh, okay.
It's time for
2 to the
pinball.
bench as a boost. Kick off of it for 2. Kick off a Double Jeopardy for 2. Move my other 2 movements to here. Normal movement. Kick off the wall for 2. 2, 3, 4. So I can move up to there.
Does Double Jeopardy have a threat zone?
Yeah, Double Jeopardy, I don't believe so. Let me double check for you real quick, but I don't believe so. Correct. No, does not.
All right.
And then going to overcharge. So that's 1 here. And then hopefully this should get all 3 of them, I believe. 'cause they're-
That's a cone that can hit all 3. Yes, easy.
Okay. Here we go. Those are some numbers.
14 will.
So I should
I
have
think
said
it's
in
actually
order.
gonna hit all 3 of them.
Yeah, I was going to specify in order of closest to farthest. So the guy with the 2 guns, the guy with the sword, then dog. Those are the order.
Yes, that will hit all 3 of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's 4 damage.
4 damage, and they all get knocked into each other. So it's time for some multi-ball.
And you can re-roll the damage for one of them, right? Because one of them's a crit. Specifically the dog shot.
Yes,
Oh,
the
yeah,
dog
you
shot
can
is a crit,
re-roll
so you can
dog.
re-roll the damage for dog
Yeah,
damage.
you can re-roll because you got 1, so you probably want to re-roll that to. Yeah.
Be fine.
Well,
Jesus, Kuvo, re-roll better. Holy shit,
I'm
dude.
trying, man.
This is a bit of a fucking knife fight over here, so I have to. It's hard for me to actually touch everything here. All right.
So there's going to be some multi-ball going on. I'm going to assume that the slam is going to go on to the guy with the 2 guns since he's the closest. So they need a whole save.
Yeah, he's gonna need a fall save. Now, worth noting, each of these except for Restorative Justice has a save that they have an advantage on because here's a fun thing: each of them actually pilot branded mechs. While they're not produced as a standard thing. Restitution in Full is an IPSN branded mech. Double Jeopardy is Horus branded. I know, very boring looking for Horus one. Majority Opinion is Harrison Armory, and Breach of Contract is SSC. So they each have an advantage in one skill, basically. And Restitution Full is the IPSN one, so that has an advantage in Hull.
I'm thinking about the 2 bigger mechs should have had should have had a
Accuracy, sorry.
accuracy on those rolls. So the
13.
it wouldn't have mattered, but. Oh, sorry, you're asking for my save.
Your save target, the Caliban actually has a better than average save target, if I remember right.
14.
So, fuck, that is a failure then, isn't it? Yeah.
So it's prone. Oh, sorry, it's impaired and it takes 1d6.
Okay.
Nice.
So an additional 2.
Yep, and then technically I'll knock back them all. So I guess push them in a pile as close as you can to the right wall.
Okay, so
I don't know. It's kind of fucked up right there. How many?
I think I actually literally
okay,
cannot.
Wait. If you could push them to the left wall together so that I could perhaps draw a straight line between Boix and you, that would be tight. Just as an example of a shape you could make.
Technically, they're supposed to be pushed back from where I am. So they're all. I don't know if there's even any pushing that can happen right now. But
You could push. Honestly, you could push the Avenger directly between the 2, or against the right wall, and those are both legal.
up to you guys.
Well, up to Boix. Boix is the one that's directly in front of him.
Like, you got cleave or anything?
As a matter of fact, I was thinking about doing a thing.
As an
So-
aside, I was letting Kuvo do his thing because Kuvo needed to reposition the most important. I am gearing up for a major support turn.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, same here.
sounds good.
I'm doing the overshield move next turn. So
Earlier,
just
I
leave him
move
there,
in
Doc.
yeah, leaving
Okay.
him there is fine. Earliest I move in the action order is probably okay too. Yeah, I don't know.
Do I have to need to make that save for all three of them, by the way?
The trait on Slam says once a round.
Okay. Gotcha.
So,
Sorry.
as much as I would like them to all have to do that, I don't think it's legal.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
And yeah, that's my
Oh,
turn.
right. It would be my turn now. That's right. Sorry,
That's all
I
right.
just realized. However, I will throw out here, even though majority opinion is there is an invisible mech that's right next to me that has not gone yet.
What?
Hmm.
Oh, I thought you meant like literally invisible.
Okay, this would be better for me to do this and then just like take a an Overwatch. So I'm gonna fire on you first, not with my big, dumb, super heavy ordnance cannon, but rather with the small, like backup gun. Ugh, it's gross. I'll hit you with the molten effluent nozzle gun.
Beep.
10 to hit your evasion. Also, you are invisible, so I would have had to make a 50-50 roll anyway. Hold up. Doesn't matter, but
Oh, shooting with the tiny baby gun.
yeah, it less than 5. That's me being dumb. No, that it beat the invisibility, but I missed you. I'm pretty sure.
Who is this
What-
directed at?
10
claims.
at small claims. With a
Okay, I
2
stepped
your
away,
evasion, which is a definite
yeah.
miss.
16 evade. You find nothing.
That's fair. I understand. Okay, time to. Well, if all of
Standing
this is a
here,
bad option.
posturing, blindingly chrome.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess this is going to cause a Overwatch from you.
All right.
And it's
I'll
oh no,
ahead
there's a
and-
snare drone here. I overlooked this.
Got him! GG's gonna need a roll, buddy.
Yeah, need 2 rolls. Small claims can Overwatch, and the snare drone. I'm not immune to immobilize, so that's good. Just slowed and knockback.
Yeah.
All right,
if
just give him
if
a
you
quick-
fail, you will become immobilized. Correct.
Stab
So
with
which-
the fold
which kind
knife.
Which kind of save?
Whoa!
Agility.
Oh no!
I'm guessing agility is not the strong suit of this guy.
No, it's not. No, it's
Oh, no.
not. Oh no!
Oh, your
right.
pants fall
Take-
down.
And it took max
two
damage
heat
from
and
the
become
from the warp
immobilized.
shiv.
As your pants fall down.
Worth noting, the molten effluent nozzle gun also cools the Vulcan 2 heat whenever it fires it. So it actually loses the 2 heat, then gains it back. So
Alright.
yeah, also
Secret tool
And,
for
uh,
later.
Yeah, you can become unimmobilized at any time by succeeding on an agility save as a quick action.
God damn it, it's agility both times? Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, we'll deal with you later. You live down there
And-
now.
Yeah, you do
See you in a
damage, you
bit.
hit with it.
Well, it does have the range 20 beam attack that we already know about, but that's a fun
Two
thing for
squares of
later us to
teleport.
deal with.
Or
Hmm?
Is
Are-
is this
are-
wall an entire hexagon thick?
Yes.
All right, so if I was
It
so
is easy
two
to destroy,
two
though. It's
teleport
relatively
wouldn't be able to just hop over the wall from
All right, so
over here. If I were up
the two-
against it, then I could. But
The 2
Yes.
support mechs in the back
I'll
start
go
doing
from
rock,
here.
paper, scissors to see who gets the help.
Yeah, worth noting, the reason why all of these walls and stuff are so fragile is because this entire thing has to be made of incredibly lightweight materials. It's like, it's mostly air. Like, the materials here are mostly air. And while there's probably, like, a lot of, like, diamond or shit, like, going on in there, no matter what, it's going to be relatively fragile just from being as, light as possible. Aerogels involved, basically, shit like that.
So, Ty, my plan is to put up a couple of defensive barriers, literally, that will not hinder our movement, but will reduce the damage that the party on the
Okay.
whole is going to be taking.
what mine is gonna do, I think we maybe should do mine first, because I'm just gonna adjust my shredder forward a little bit, and then I'm gonna draw an invigorate line that hits every single character in this hallway and
Yeah,
gives
I'll go
auxiliary
next.
shield and deals damage to them.
Can I go first? Because I can make it so they can't get out of the way of that. If that helps.
Okay, yeah, I mean, if you can lock them up and make sure they don't move, yeah, absolutely.
All right. I'll do that then.
Also, just one quick question for my turn. Hey, Ty, as a follow-up, if I can get past him, even if I give you a bunch of defensives against it, how mad at me would you be if I just left you to deal with this guy?
That would be bad. That would be breaking up the plan, which is the easy to kill one who commands an army stays behind you, the one that's very hard to kill.
What if I gave you resistance to all damage?
I already have resistance. I don't need it.
Okay, got it.
All right, I'm gonna make my.
You can walk forward, but don't ditch me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my core to activate my core power. So.
Okay.
Essentially, a bunch of ports open up in my mech, and then grappling hook shoot out everywhere, within 5 of me, attacking every enemy. I need a save from all of them.
All
I
saves
rolled
for all
super
3?
low. Yeah, I rolled super low for damage. Oh, attack doesn't matter. That's just range. I was just
Okay,
doing that for
so
damage,
I'll
I
save
guess.
for all 3.
Yeah. Well, 4. This is also within 5.
Oh, okay. Restorative justice somehow fails. Now, if I swear to God, if fucking Young and Wei fails this as well, the Avenger, when you have an accuracy and a +2. Okay,
Oh,
good.
There you go.
Success. And then the dog is a drone. It has a hull. Oh, it actually is known to have a hull score. Okay, yeah, it has a hull score of 4 as well. Okay,
one
dog
did
is
too.
also pretty
Dang.
good.
Um.
However, somehow the
Then-
fucking tier 3 commander here is the one who got grappled. And then, of course, yeah, breach of contract. Sorry.
So you rolled these 3, yeah.
Yep. So here we go. Also a
fails.
failure. You get the interloper as well. Gross.
So 2 of those get pulled next to me, get knocked prone. And then I only rolled 5 for the damage, so they'll take 5 kinetic damage, and they are mobilized till the end of their next turn. The other 2 take half damage.
So 5 damage.
Yeah.
And you said a couple of them are ripped closer to you. Which ones are those?
I think it was restitution you rolled first, right? And then breach of contract.
Ooh, breach
This
of
one gets
contract
pulled
might get.
up to me.
I can't remember. Did we? What was the
It
call on
does.
the Orochis on involuntary? It does, right? Because it doesn't specify.
Yes,
Yeah.
it doesn't specify.
Yeah.
So the Rochi
So-
drones do get to go and do that as well.
So it like lassos its feet and drags it along the ground towards me, basically.
Mm-hmm. And gross. Also, hold on.
And it rolls past the hunter.
Okay. Impaired.
And yeah, system save for the hunter.
Okay, system save for the hunter. All right, gotcha.
Nice.
That is in exactsies on the breach of contract for the hunter, but then the shredder it has to do as well. Hull save.
Yep.
Fails the hull save, so it's shredded again.
For another until the end of its next turn, yeah.
And it also takes the damage.
Oh yeah.
I have such a move ready.
This is so many things in the center here. I knew I made a mistake making this 2 large zones connected by
Yeah.
thin hallways. I should have done it as a single large one and hallways on either side. Damn it. Oh well.
No, it's
Finally-
funnier this
You
way.
finally give us a map that is a fight corridor. The session after newbie switches away from the corridor blocking robot.
I didn't know he was going to swap over. He brought up the idea of swapping over last night.
Actually, I had it since the end of the session. Actually, for a while. It's
He
just,
just didn't mention it.
yeah.
So that was just a quick action. For my second quick action.
Sorry, that was just a quick action. Is a really good punchline.
That's like the new actual maybe funniest Lancer line. Is just, oh, by the way, that was after 7 minutes of dialogue, that was a quick action as a heads up.
I grappled every single person in the encounter and pulled them all to me to make a fucking fuck corridor now. And I'm not done yet. Sorry, keep going.
Yeah, sorry, I'm still going. I'm also going to attack the
Can we get a
should it be breach of
soundtrack swap to
contract or
Katamari?
restitution? Which one should I? Should I just keep working on the tier 3?
Probably.
Yeah, probably. He has the most
Oh,
Or
HP.
the guy behind you is shredded for what it's worth. If he can only attack one target, that dude's shredded right now, so he gets
I'll attack
no
that
defense.
one with my war
Yeah.
point then. I also get +1 accuracy because it's grappled. So there.
Good.
Using the explosive if I hit.
Which one are you targeting? Restitution?
Breach of
Or no,
contract.
no.
breach.
Breach? Okay. 14 is a... if that's a hit, damn it.
Alright, 10. 6 of which was
Fuck!
explosive.
Gross!
Holy shit!
Also, it's shredded, just as a reminder.
I
yeah.
know,
It's-
it was
yeah.
knocked prone anyway, so it didn't have any
Yeah.
armor to start with. But fuck me!
Oh, right, that's the guy who has armor when he moves. Right. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ty, look at the Lancer chat for a very good joke.
And then that gives me a Blade Master die for sure. Okay, because that was my main weapon. Okay, no, that's my turn. That's my.
What, you don't want to knock them back with your 4 range thing here and also...
Hit him into the wall. I could.
Anyway, enemy movement.
They're grappled though.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off!
Pants fall down.
Pants fall down.
That was a structure check because you did exactly enough to do 1 point of structure, and rolling a 1 when you have 1 structure left is,
Oh,
is
no.
immediate destruction.
Oh,
Destruction of the back
Kanubi.
feed pilot is fine.
Good
Hey.
news. We don't have to worry about whether or not you go too far in front anymore.
Well, actually, I was doing measurements, and because that guy's gone, I need to stop here. That way you can do the big chain.
Okay. Sick.
So yeah, I will go here.
I've determined that I like the Blackbeard.
It's all right, I guess.
What a move.
If you don't put Sekhmet into this fucking thing, I'm gonna be furious.
The scoreboard
right.
that's in the
I
back
get
of
to
the
go.
arena.
Sorry,
flashing.
I'm not used to being able to go on this game that I'm running.
Well, you're thinking of doing anything on your turn?
Yeah. Well, all right. So that's within 2. You're within 2. The Shredder Joan is not within 2. That's 3 away. Okay.
All right,
You know
it's
what,
time
this
to
is-
forge ahead.
This is definitely now a time to forge ahead. Also, it's definitely a time
Yeah.
for me to just cut through a wall. All right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Doesn't cutting through the wall blast him back?
Basic blast everyone back. They have to make a hull save.
Hey, Kuvo, this would be better than the situation it's currently in.
I mean, I guess getting blast
All
back.
right,
'cause he's gonna
12
get
to hit,
blasted.
pushing up daisies.
What is that? A whole save or?
No, this is just an attack against you.
Oh,
No, it's a sword.
It's it's an unreasonably large sword.
he's attacking me. Wait, when did that happen?
Yes.
Threat to big sword is being
This is
spun.
threat to big
That's
sword.
what he does!
Whoops, I accidentally rolled double. It doesn't matter because they were both 3s. So
Mech
7's gonna
fight
miss
back?
net profit.
Kill back!
Technically, I did have to roll to see if I hit the wall. It does
how
hit
much
the
was
wall. 12 to hit you.
Max HP still going. Yeah, that hits. So
Okay, so you take 9 damage. This is not armor piercing.
okay. So I have overshield 3, and then the armor 2, so 5 damage.
And you have to make a hull save or be knocked prone.
What?
That's right. Get on the floor.
Oh no.
The save
fine.
target was 15.
Oh no.
Get on the floor.
The janitor
Finally.
wiped the floor right before
Experience
Prone's fine.
comeuppance.
The
Prone's fine. It's not impaired,
contrast,
so I don't care.
the contrast
alright,
back
well-
and forth between professional responsibility and the other guy.
Alright. And then this one right here has been cut open, which means that this is going to be a pressurized zone now. Basically, everyone in this cluster has to make another hull save. So, okay, restitution's fine. Not restitution, sorry, restorative justice.
I only rolled a 10, I think.
Okay, restitution is fine.
Yeah. Because of that accuracy.
The drone isn't. And yeah, you have an accuracy because you've got Gaiji's frame.
Oh, I do. Never
Yeah.
mind. Yeah, 14.
So you do have that
Right,
accuracy, in
okay.
fact. So yeah, 14's fine. You succeeded. That means that out of all of these, the dog gets knocked prone and can't actually be moved. Poof. Cool move. Damn, that did not help me at all. Well, it's fine. And that was my quick action of just swinging a sword. It's a very large sword. Oh, right. Okay. Dog
Damn,
just
that was
failed to
only a quick
save.
action.
All right. Dog just failed to save. I'm going to use Voice of Authority as a commander. I can let the dog re-roll the save that just failed. That is an exact C success. Okay. Not prone. There.
Hey, Doc, I feel like that's a bit much for a quick action.
Oh, that wasn't a quick action. That was a reaction. I've used my reaction for his
No,
own turn.
don't worry about it. I'm just messing.
I just noticed, does dog-shaped robot buddy have like a hand on its tail?
Yeah.
Cool.
Dog formed robot buddy, by the way. Okay, and then not really much else I can actually force you to do. So quick action coordinated maneuvers. All right, these allies may, but they're immobilized, so that won't work. Choose one or okay. Squad leader. Choose one or two allies within sensor range. Both restitution and the dog are within sensor range. They will have a accuracy on their next attack, or the next save they inflict is made with 1 difficulty on the roll. No more than 1 enemy in any given scene can be made. Okay, no, that's right. Yeah, both of these two have an accuracy on their next attack. That's the idea. But restorative justice is done. Y'all's go.
Wait, you said you did 9 damage to me, right?
I did, yes.
Sorry, I'm at 11.
Okay,
I can math.
here is the actual, me doing supporty stuff.
Yeah, show me your move.
Okay, first move. A section of my shield breaks off, flies over, attaches to the Vulcan's head as I use type 3 projected shield. And it has a +2 difficulty to any attacks against me.
Okay.
Look, I'm
the
afraid.
Vulcan's very bad day.
Right
now.
He's stuck. I'm afraid of that gun. That gun is big and pointing.
For what it's worth, it would have to move to be able to get into range of you. It's currently stuck.
Isn't it range like 20?
It can't fire through the wall.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
It doesn't do enough damage to immediately destroy the wall, so it can't fire through the wall.
That's a protocol. That was a free action.
Mhm.
All right. Good. Noted. All right. Time for me to activate a core system. I'm using the Tachyon shield.
Okay, so you can choose ally character within sensors. You may choose new target as yeah. You've got a deployable shield that you can place on any ally. That is the defensive pulse reaction.
Yes. So, on Boix, you have the reaction If an attack hits you, you get resistance. If an attack misses you, I get to redirect the attack.
We go ahead and just reuse the
That's
mandala
once
here.
around, right? The reaction's once around.
Once
That reaction
a
is
round.
once around,
Yeah,
yes.
okay.
Also, I took 1 heat from doing the shield move.
Cool, cool, cool.
Can't do the other things. That's burst 3. Would require me to run forward a bit more. Hey Ty, which one do you want accuracy on?
I mean, probably. What's the big one? Restorative justice.
Yes.
Yeah, probably that one.
All right.
Shoot at that one. Yeah.
Ejects clip from gun, digs hand into ammo bag, pulls out a different ammo, loads it in, my other new passive, the ammo case. I am spending 2 charges to shoot a Jaeger shot at Restorative Justice, which is my attack gains knockback 2, deals explosive damage, and if the character is hit, they have to make a hull save or become prone.
You all want to get these people knocked on the floor. It's gross.
That's where they belong.
Well,
Alright, it does
he's
hit. You get to
also
reroll the
locked
damage
on-
as well.
He's also locked
Also
on.
locked on. Let's go.
3 damage.
Damage, good to know.
Roll a hull save.
Oh,
My-
come on, man.
My save
This
is
is
12.
a +4. He's good at it. He's good at it, newbie. Impaired, prone, and locked on. How does that feel? And actually, you can't move at the moment unless you want to also pull net profit back. You're allowed to move with a target who you are grappling, I believe.
You can, yeah. And I can
I
also...
thought there was contested saves against that. Like either one wants to move, then they have to roll whole saves against each other or something.
I think that's if
look.
it's non-voluntary. If it's voluntary. This is involuntary being pushed.
You can decide if you want to move or not.
Yeah. So, well, pushed right next to Kuvo now. We're both on the floor. You get a little bit of a side-eye look from the mech to yours of like, hey, situation sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah, normally you would either have to do a contested hull as a quick action, or if, like, non-back or something moves it, then it breaks the grapple.
Okay,
I want
so
you
it
to
breaks
know-
the grapple then.
I want you to know I was looking through everything. I was like, wait, what the fuck? Weren't there 6 of them? Where's the other fucking one? Ah, right. Yes, hello.
It's extremely good, Dubs.
Holy shit.
Alright, let me see this.
All right. You knocked him down, newbie, and you locked him on. And is there anything else aside from those two?
No, that's my turn. Anything else? I would have to be way closer.
Okay, Packmaster, please. Attack. Packmaster, please order attack against Boix. Is my plan. Just do it.
Yeah.
You better hit.
Better make it count. It's gonna be doing a lunge. The dog jumps up and tries to claw at you and do some cool moves. Doesn't have it actually is pretty good at hitting with this. 12 is gonna miss your evasion.
Oh,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Oh, that's weird. It didn't actually attack Boix. It instead attacked the prone man.
Double sure that this is exactly
Now
how
it has
that works.
accuracy.
They gain if the attack misses. Yup,
Because it's a
that's any
drone.
attack.
It's
Yep.
accuracy.
Oh my god! Fuck off!
Yes.
How dare you! How dare you! These are
Dog's
cool
gone crazy.
guys. Also, it's 2 accuracy because he's also prone. Well,
Okay.
15's gonna hit.
Yeah, Saladin rules. This is a good mech.
On hit, they take 9 kinetic damage and become grappled by the drone. That's not a May. Okay, well,
Hey, the dog got
But
confused. There's a
Boix
lot
is
going on.
grappling the dog, who's grappling the big man, who's grappling
How
Boix.
could
But
this
I'm just wondering
be?
who's the caveman.
He's out there and
Swoose
I'm in
on
here.
in there. Swoose.
also that does 9 damage. It hurts a lot to get hit by the dog.
Dog is
Like
very
I said,
excited.
you better make sure you hit.
Packmaster is gonna go and look at the thing that just happened and go like, "Oh fuck, I made a huge mistake. Whoops, I'm sorry." And
Condolences.
Ooh, well, sorry,
claims
Ty, I
you
used up
are-
your accuracy. You still got the lock on.
firing
Yeah, the
on
lock-on's
small
what
flames.
matters more, for what it's worth. The lock-on is what gives us chances to break it apart if it gets created.
Yep, do the old 50-50.
Yep.
Really wish zooming in would make the bars all get smaller.
Okay. Well, good news though is that this does do reliable damage, which does go through invisible, so you do take 2 damage. But that's
Alright.
it.
What type?
Kinetic.
All right,
Right, the chrome.
the chrome.
Oh, sorry, 3 damage. It's 3 damage.
This is the exact opposite of that one night where Doc could not stop rolling crits.
All right, is that the turn for the Packmaster?
That is the turn. It's backing off. It's backing off a little bit because like, oh no.
Give him the beam.
Maybe I should go check out the other hallway. Oh no.
All right, then I'll only move up a little bit. Move the Guardian back between me and Newbie. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do is invigorate, and that is, look at the exact stuff because it's in the tactical profile or whatever. Yeah. Sends a pulse of energy to range 3 within any allied units, and they chain, etc., etc. Yeah, it doesn't reach out of the hallway though. So everyone in that target who is allied gets over shield 4, and hostile take 2 energy damage.
Right, and there's no save or anything attached to that. It's just
Nah,
they
it
take 2
just
damage.
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that head flies to restitution. The dog actually has armor to prevent that, but the rest of everyone, the other 2 do take damage because neither of them have armor.
Yeah. And then 4 over shields all around. Did we get we got an extra bar for that, right?
I could use
Yeah,
the blue one.
the blue one
Or the
is
blue
great for that.
bar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the-
some of us are
yeah,
using the
the-
blue bar for that.
All right. Well, everyone in hallway, enjoy. And then I'm gonna fire with Gas Nexus, which has just a lock on, but not like a bonus accuracy, correct?
No, you do have a bonus accuracy. The drone thing applies to until the end of their next turn. It
Wait,
still
that-
definitely has the bonus accuracy. Yeah,
Wait, that doesn't feel right.
until the end of their next turn.
Damn,
seeking and
looking
Nexus
at it
weapons
now.
this gun's
Yeah.
real good.
The gun's
Yeah,
really
it's
good,
true.
Newbie. You've got a strong gun that really helps.
So, here comes Gas Nexus firing at the locked on, etc., etc. Wow.
Hey, you
Wow,
want
it
to know
is
the
smart.
fucked up thing is?
So it's against
You
the
want-
defense. Yeah.
Wait, it's smart.
I
In
think
this
it's
case, that's
smart
actually a
weapon, yeah.
bad thing.
Oh no.
Yeah, if it was a regular evasion hit, you actually would have hit there. But since it's E-defense, it actually causes it to miss.
That's fine. It wasn't a crit either way. That's all I wanted.
You actually rolled a 1.
I did, yes. My
Nice.
pants fall down. Luckily, I have 2 accuracy, so I, at the last second, reach down and catch my pants.
My pants
right.
fall down, but get fucking joke's on you. I always wear 2 pairs of pants anyway. Y'all know this.
that-
I'm a weirdo who wears 2 pairs of pants.
That consumes lock on, yes. Even though it like whiffs entirely. Yeah.
If you did use it, I don't know if you did or not. You did
I
two
did,
accuracy?
I did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I did.
Actually,
Uh,
no, if you did 2 accuracy, you didn't because it was prone.
oh,
Since prone gives you an accuracy as well. So, no, that
okay, cool.
you can choose
But
to not consume the lock on.
I'm just gonna overcharge and fire again. And this time I will consume the lock on.
3
There you go. So you have
accuracy.
3 accuracy now, yeah.
Whoa!
There you go. There's the crit,
Oh,
too.
That is a crit.
Is that an nat
Um,
20? No.
18.
Yeah, and I get to reroll that 1d6. Okay, never mind. So yeah, just 6 damage, and then all right. So when you consume lock on as part of an attack with a nexus or drone and perform a crit, your target becomes shredded. And then also tidal suppression, which replaces 10,000 teeth, which is level 1 but not the last one. When you perform a critical hit with a nexus, your target must succeed on a system save, or you may choose an additional effect that lasts until the end of your next turn. So I'm gonna need a system save.
Will any of these actually matter if you destroyed it in a single hit again?
What?
You did the exact same thing again. You beat him. He's he had exactly 6 health.
Got him.
The tier 3 guy had 6 health.
Hey, he had 50. You've done 50 over the course of this because you've done 25 to 25
Fiddlesticks.
again.
No,
He has the most
wait,
out of
actually,
the
one of them
entire
does.
team.
One of them does. Yes, I am gonna
Okay.
need the save because it does matter. It matters
Okay,
for
see-
once. Yeah.
I rolled a
Damn.
20.
Never mind. Yeah, because one of the options is Virulent Swarm, which any other adjacent characters have to make a system save or also become shredded. So.
Okay.
Mhm.
But unfortunately, you only beat him down and destroy. Thing is, too, is like because it's a Nexus way of doing it. It kind of like just gets in his like the joints of the mech and it starts to just fall apart. It's not like an impressive destruction. It's just like, oh, this thing just can't move anymore because you just destroyed. It's like it's
Ate all of its
bits.
joints.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
all the important movement stuff and all of that, but not actually doing any particularly impressive damage to the outside of it.
You ate
For
the
what
And
it's
then-
worth,
yeah.
I mean, that means a Nexus is super good for what we're doing here today, which is just trying
Yeah.
to disable the other mech without harming anybody. And Nexus is great at that, yeah.
In fact, actually, hand right before the hand cannot like lift the sword anymore, just the thumbs up, like, all right, I'm out, and then whoop, the mech goes down.
Don't let Dougie finish.
However, an ally has just died within, an ally has just been defeated within sensor range of the Avenger. This means that the Avenger permanently for the rest of the encounter gets also all allied characters within range 5, excluding the Avenger, gain plus 6 overshield. The Avenger itself gets overshield 12. Its shots deal plus 5 base damage, and it gets plus 1 accuracy on all attacks, checks, and saves.
Dang.
Avenger.
Maybe we should have killed the one called Avenger first. In
I mean,
hindsight.
You saw how big the sword that guy had was,
The
right?
sword was
I
really
regret
big.
nothing.
No,
The
they had
sword
a
Sword
was really big.
The sword cut through half of my gas drone with its armor, which is like, it's a lot, dude. It's a lot of health on that bad boy.
It's a lot.
Mhm.
You're right.
And that'll be my
All right.
turn.
So, hostile turn.
Hostile turn. The Avenger is still impaired, so it's like it's still got a difficulty to do things. But seems like it's a good time for me to fire on probably the one who's prone. All right, let's fire on the one who's prone. So now I've got an
Oh my
accuracy
god, I've had a
bonus.
move. I had a
Is the
move. I
impaired
could've
and the
done.
prone like wash because accuracy difficulty.
Correct, but I have an additional accuracy just from having an ally die.
I
So
see.
18 to hit your you take 10 armor piercing energy damage.
10. Wow.
Ouch! Wow.
Wow.
It used to be 5. If you took him out early, that would have been significantly less difficult.
I'm gonna fuck. I should have did this. It is hard to remember all the billions of reactions I can do.
You can give a resistance once per round to an ally, right? In exchange for taking some heat.
Not even taking heat. Kuvo, what is your evasion?
10.
Never mind.
Yeah, it's not gonna help you.
I can't fix this.
It's fine. He's gonna get the shotguns next turn.
I need to remember.
If you would place down the blink field intervention shield on him, that's how
Yes.
you would have been able to do that.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So
I totally forgot the other
So
thing I
does
was
the,
supposed to be doing with lock-ons, which is whenever I consume one, all characters of my choice within burst one area centered on any of my drones take 1d6 energy damage. Crap. I'll remember it in the future. Damn.
So I'm not quite in a great position to. I would have to
I'm not
double
done yet,
move.
sorry.
All right, Venture has more stuff to do.
now, since I have hit you, Kuvo, with an attack, you are going to be. You need to make an engineering save. All right, so you succeeded. You did not get coated in erupting shrapnel, which would have made it so that every single time you make an attack until the end of your next turn, you would have taken 4 kinetic armor piercing damage.
Well, that's not good.
Ow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the one that's supposed to be having shrapnel.
All right, and now I want to move. I don't want to be in fuck hallway anymore.
Sure about that?
I mean, if you
I
move
in
away
fact
from
don't-
Boix, you have to get swung at, right?
I have to get
think
swung
about-
at, and I'm also going to be being
Shot at.
prone does not prevent you from doing Overwatch
Nope.
as well. So
No.
moving is a bad idea, but also not moving is an even worse idea. I'm willing to take the chance.
Bold.
All right, so moving, and so I'm going to trigger 2 Overwatches by doing that.
Yeah. I'll use my
Move like
nanocarbon
hex, and then you can go.
Also, it just got 12 over shield. This is exactly the kind of thing you spend that on.
Okay, that's 1. Good. Does do
missed-
3 reliable damage though.
Yeah, the reliable at least. Yeah.
Does the knockback go? Overwatch reactions happen before the movement.
You
so-
interrupt the movement, so yes, you will cause the knockback, and then basically remove the movement that he had. So go ahead and go for it.
Does anybody know what this guy's evasion may be around?
No.
It's
not
higher
unless
than
it's 10.
5.
Hmm.
Oh,
You know
that's
what?
real good, Dubs.
So I gotta think about this here. Prone means nothing to me. Impaired means nothing to him. This would just be a difficulty 1. Actually, this would be at a wash because he's within range 3 of me. So I'm just going to take the 10 plus 3 grit and use the new type jingle.
Oh,
So this
the new type jingle. That's right. I completely forgot about this. Hans Gunther Hamburger Forsthoffner, or whatever his name is, I forget the full name,
it's
is a new type now after going through the ridiculous
NHP.
NHP
fiasco,
shit.
yeah.
I got
yeah.
blasted twice, thanks, newbie.
What?
Anyway, there's a 13 hit.
Wait.
There was a roll to hit. Where's that at?
I just said it's 13 because.
Oh,
I've taken
as if it
10
hit. Oh,
plus
right,
3.
right. The new type jingle. That actually does hit. Yes.
Okay. Well, then it's the double shotgun. So ignore. the
Jesus
hit there.
Christ!
Holy crap.
Huh.
Wow, that hits harder than a regular gun, dude.
Huh.
He's
Wow,
also going to be
turns out
taking
the
a
new type
knockback
jingle
4.
is godlike for inaccurate weapons, huh?
Yeah. Well, that weapon right now has -2 accuracy on it, but I have a shock mount as a core bonus. I'm also within range 3 of him, which counts with the Vanguard over thing, so it's a wash anyway, so there's no inaccuracy. But yeah, I
Oh
guess
my
that's
god,
18
that's
damage
damage.
plus
18?
knockback 4.
What the fuck? Yeah, the knockback happens. The wall has been encountered. And
He's also
also,
gotta do a whole save.
there's going to be 2 hull saves. I'm also ruling that because it's a cone, this is destroying Lys's entire
This
chunk
is not a
of wall.
cone. For whatever reason, the cannibal doesn't count as a cone.
You know,
it's
it
the
makes
flare.
sense. It's the super shotgun.
Yeah.
It's more precise.
I mean, if
So-
you want to knock him through the wall, that's funny, and I'll let you do that. But technically, he's
Nah,
not
you'd have to
so-
do too much damage to pull that off with just a wall slam, and that's not possible.
So anyway, the front fell off.
Okay, so the hull save. Now, thankfully, I do have 2 accuracy against that. 21.
Okay,
So the
yeah.
hull save that happens. But Jesus Christ, 18 damage though?
It's a
All
big
right,
gun.
there goes all of that
Bigger than a
overshield.
normal
and
gun.
also going through the rest of that entire structure's worth of HP. So let's see here. Okay, just impaired on again. So even though impair was going to wear off at the end of this turn, it's not going to because it's going to be at the end of next turn. All right. However, survived. I'm going to boost now. Thanks. I do not want to be in fuck hallway anymore.
Boost.
Okay. Bam. There.
Oh man.
I can't believe you just abandoned the dog.
The dog is a drone and is there to be abandoned.
Wow!
Also attack someone else.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
There's good reason for why. Anyway,
Wow.
that's my turn. That's it. Jesus Christ, that was so much
All
damage.
right.
If this dog
And-
turns into a bomb, I'm gonna steer it back into them, just as in case anyone's wondering. Yes, I'll do that.
I'll redirect the attack back into them.
We have 2 different people in the back who all they do is make drones turn around and do other things instead.
So, is everyone in main hall already done?
Yes, I forgot to mark myself, but I am done.
All right, so I will now. Conveniently, since this guy has come around the corner, I can now just kind of move to up here and have him in line of sight and sensor range. Let me. So, over here, and let's full tech.
Full tacken?
Full
Okay.
tack.
I will go ahead and do a lock on followed by an invade.
And block on occurs.
That accuracy.
That
17.
hits. Absolutely.
All right, so with that tech hit, let us just go ahead and use the other feature of the Horror System Upgrade 1, eject power cores. You become jammed until the end of your next turn. And do
Come on,
deal
man.
energy damage to adjacent characters. So that part doesn't matter, but your pants do fall off.
Come on, man. My pants had. I was wearing
Eject pants.
sneakers. Oh, man.
And all right, so also 2 heat for the invade, and for the hacker perk, since I hit with a tech attack that used lock on, choose 2 additional heat or forced movement.
I'll take the additional heat, because guess who's stabilizing next turn?
You don't want him to force back into the fuck hallway?
You don't want to have to stumble back into fuck hallway.
I don't want to have to be forced into fuck hallway, correct? No, I don't. I really don't.
Oh man.
This concludes my presentation.
So what does jammed do? Just you can't use any weapons?
Ruins your day is what Jammed does. It's
It's-
pretty severe.
It is one step away from being fully shut down, basically. I can't do like
wow.
anything when I'm jammed. Yeah, hold on. Let me go ahead and bring up the entire
grapple,
thing.
Ram or improvised attack.
Jammed,
Can't take
you
reactions or
cannot talk to
benefits.
other characters. You may only improvised attack, grapple, or ram, and you cannot reaction or benefit from tech actions. Take or benefit from tech actions. You're stumbling around, blind and confused. You can only punch and tackle.
It sucks. I don't want to be jammed. Like everything NPCs can do is interesting because it's not jammed things.
I can only do
you
that
know?
once per target per fight, but I can
Yeah.
eject everyone's pants from their bodies.
Everybody's pants now. All right. Well, I guess is that every PC
That's
gone?
the round?
I think at this point.
Or,
No. Vulcan
We need the
gets to go.
Vulcan.
Yeah.
I'm
Vulcan.
gonna need an agility save.
The Vulcan gets to stumble around in the bear trap, giving us initiative for the start of the next round.
So,
Optimal,
I'm gonna
baby.
I'm gonna throw this out here as well. So the Vulcan is not very good at agility, is the thing.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and your save target is 15.
Yeah.
I have to roll a 16 or higher to actually get this off. That is
Good
Uh,
luck.
25.
a
yeah.
Hey,
It's a
it could happen.
1 in 4 chance. It is the 1 in
You
4
could
chance.
also, I mean, I think you could try and shoot the thing off your leg. I think that might work. It does have my evade and properties, so that's maybe not the greatest
Oh, you know
idea,
what?
but-
Actually, this is a pretty good idea now that you mention it.
Yeah.
It has all the properties of Ty and Tuesday.
You know
Yeah,
what?
Drone is destroyed or no longer, or an agility save. Yeah.
All right, I may as well do the agility save and then fire, is the idea. Unless, is it an action to do it?
I believe it's quick action, yes.
All right, then it's better for me to just fire. Okay.
1 sec.
So-
Let's see.
You're just gonna blast
no, or they succeed and its agility save is a quick action, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it is better for me to just shoot it. All right. I'm going to be using a range 20 cannon that for a single hex
Hey, for what?
that cannot
No,
that
go
can't
for it.
immediately go through here.
Yeah, you're shooting at your foot. That thing can't go through a wall for sure.
It's gonna be putting the gun down basically on the floor and firing. And the thing is that I'll show exactly why it's going to be weird in a second here. So it's going to fire it, the volcano cannon, which has not a tremendous bonus, but
I regret to inform you, but this encounter is already weird.
okay, 20. That's going to hit.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
After firing this weapon, it gains a soft cover until the end of its next turn. After firing at the start of the Vulcan's next turn, it attacks the same line 20 area again as a free action, dealing burn 8 to any targets hit. So 9 energy damage being placed on the snare drone.
And don't forget it has 4 overshield as well. Or no, that one doesn't.
Right.
It doesn't. Never mind.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, okay, yeah, fair. This causes 4 heat to the Vulcan itself, just gives itself 4 more heat. On top of that, when the volcano cannon is fired, characters adjacent to the volcano cannon's area effect, that's not the ones in the firing. Never mind. It's only adjacent.
I mean, you're
anything
adjacent
else?
to it. If it's like a damage thing, you have. If it's not a May, yeah, you're gonna have to roll that.
That
'Cause
does
it's
say-
it's on your leg.
That does say characters adjacent to the volcano cannon's area effect, and it did just fire. Okay, yeah, it's not a May, you're right.
Yeah. If you
Shooting
fire
this one
it,
off.
you tried to rocket.
Okay, it succeeded on the check. All right. It
I mean,
was
oh,
just
is
to
it
be
a-
knocked prone. That's all it was
Okay.
going to do. But oh wait, it's immune to being knocked prone anyway. Why do I care? All right.
Yeah.
Well, it did the damage there, and it can't move again. And it can't. That was the full action to fire that. So yeah, it's that's it. That's all I can do right now. But
This
next
is a
turn.
smart game.
Next turn,
Hey.
though.
You know what though? Even if you blow that thing off manually, that's still better returns than like Trapper and Dead by Daylight. Like I'll take it. Like this sucker's been out of this game for like 3 whole rounds. This kicks ass. Oh baby. Sometimes survivors just get out in 3 seconds, man. Oh jeez.
I want to point out that by like raw numbers alone, with how much damage everything here deals, I should be rocking your house right now.
And yet,
And
And
yet,
yet.
Benny Hill theme intensifies.
Okay. Y'all go first because the Vulcan had to go last.
Look, all I'm saying is
all right, who feels like they have the best shot of finishing off the adventure?
I could probably do pretty well on it. Seeing
Yeah, I
how
think
it's
Kubo
impaired,
does,
lock
yeah.
on, and jammed.
I used the lock on as part of my
Oh, right.
thing that I did.
Oh,
Still impaired and
lock-ons.
jammed.
Yeah, I could try to give it a shot here. Let's see. 1, 2.
Hey, you might be able
3.
to knock it into double jeopardy too. Worth a shot.
I was just gonna kill it where it stood. Moving 4 to here-ish. Doing a ram attack. So, and slamming it into the wall that's like kind of below it.
Mhm.
Let's see, the ram attack gives 1d6 just straight up. And then it also needs to pass a whole save.
Well, did you actually do the attack?
Oh, yes,
on-
I need to roll. Yes, that is very
Yeah.
important.
You need to see if you hit with the ram. It's not that
Yeah,
it's guaranteed to
I hit with
work.
the ram.
You did hit with the ram. Okay, yeah. And
I
then the
forgot
6
to press-
damage
Yeah.
has happened. So, and then the hull save.
Mhm.
Now, if you fail this motherfucker when you're so good at it, okay, think we're good.
He has to beat 14, so yeah. My save is 14. Does that count? I don't know how that works. on ties.
Meeting counts as beating it. Yes, it's
Okay.
always meet in this meet or beat.
That's cool then. Let me see. And then as...
Oh yeah, you're impaired. Does that? Well, that's only impaired. Doesn't affect saves, does it?
Impaired means outgoing
What?
damage for him, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
And I guess I was technically prone there. Whoops. So that counts as my movement. I would have had to
Oh,
boost
yeah.
over here. So you
Impaired is -1 difficulty on all saves, attacks, and checks, which means that it was a failure because it only
Oh.
had 1 accuracy then instead.
Well, he's taking another 1d6 then, and he's prone. However, I had to use my movement to get up, so I had to boost over here, which means I would have had an accuracy on that ram anyway. And yeah, so I'm just going to try to finish this guy off. Because screw that, I'm going to take the overcharged 1d3 heat, because we're about done with this. Well, I overheated myself. That's cool.
No, when you meet it, that's not overheated
Oh,
yet.
okay.
You have
you
to go
overheat
over.
when you overflow.
Yeah.
Well, that's good then, because it's shotgun time. When he knocked back, would he be moved to a
You
space
are in
away
the
from me?
danger zone.
You'd be moved this way at this point.
I was
yeah.
pushing him down diagonally, so like this spot right here.
Yeah.
The idea was he would be pushed one away from now.
Okay.
Does that count? I don't
Yeah,
know.
I count like pushing one way. That's fine.
Sure, I just want my bonus accuracy. This is 2 accuracy now.
Oh, I'm sorry. You already getting too much from being prone and shit at this point. You're not satisfied with the ones you have.
Yeah,
no, I want more. He needs to have 3 accuracy against him. I'm assuming that hits.
It does.
No, that's a miss.
How does it kill him is the question.
It does
I'm
not kill
chiming
at
in
this
now.
Damn. I tried.
Wait, how much health does he have left? Is it like?
It's got to be like
One.
1 HP or something.
Not much, I can say that.
Yeah. Oh well, I tried.
I can't remember. Does that guy have armor? We've shot him a bunch. I can't remember.
You have
Does
not
he
experienced
armor?
any armor off of
Yeah,
him.
I don't
no.
think he does.
Okay.
And that's my turn. Maybe he'll be dumb and try to run away again.
There's not really many things that he can do at this point. So instead, it's actually going to be the Vulcan's turn first instead, which is going to involve firing the rest of that beam, which is a free action, which is... sorry, it was 8 burn. So it deals an additional 8 damage, which unfortunately, because of your +1 grit, means that this fucking drone is still alive with 1 life left.
Snap, snap. Still no moving.
That poor drone.
Well, it's fine. I'm going to go ahead and stabilize to reload my gun. And clear all this heat. Okay. At the beginning of the next turn, at the end of your turn, though, unless you make a successful engineering check, this thing's dead.
Okay. All right. So
All
is
right.
that our turn then?
That's a turn. That's your turn now, yeah.
Okay, great. So, as a free action, I'm going to recall my Orochi snare into me, and cool.
Go fuck yourself.
Hey, I'm just gonna take that back in, if you don't mind. I'm just gonna pull that back in. You know, that's the thing it does. Yeah.
Ty, that's mean.
I'm sorry. I don't want to. I don't want to let him blow it up. Psych. No blowing it up for me. Thanks. Yeah. As a main action here, I'm looking for where it's at. 4 spaces. Would that be enough? Gonna move Shredder to be directly adjacent to the dog, and then fire gas drone.
Okay. Yep. So I need to make the whole save. That's a failure.
Yeah.
Because it does not have a heat track, it just takes the additional heat as damage.
Yeah.
And I
fine.
believe when it's armor piercing, when it counts like that. So
Yeah. So 1 damage,
then the
shredded, and then another 2 for the heat. Yeah.
all right. So the shredding happens. There you go.
And then shoot with the gas nexus.
That's a crit.
That is a crit. Do I get that? I can't remember if I only get that stuff when it uses a lock on. I think that's how all that works. Oh no, this one's just when you perform a critical hit with a nexus once per round, your target must succeed a system save. All right. I'm gonna need a system save.
Doesn't have a system save, so I think I just roll its tier for that. Okay, success.
Yeah. Never mind then. Then it just takes the damage. Boix, do you want this thing close to you, far from you? Do you have any, like, if I could, for example, move this thing 4 spaces against anyone's will, would that be a thing you'd be into, or do you want to stay on top of it?
I was just gonna punch it in the face. So.
Okay, great. Yeah, you know what? That sounds totally reasonable. In that case, I am just going to fire my Ghoul Nexus.
Ghoul Nexus.
I don't even know where that thing is on the map.
Oh, I had 3
that's
accuracy
just
on
on
that. One sec. Let me take those off.
You hit regardless, for what it's worth.
Okay,
but
yeah, because it was an 11. Or an 11 plus 3, so yeah, 4.
Well, it's pretty chunked up at this point.
Yep. And on attack, choose this weapon's damage type. I'm gonna say energy.
Sounds like a plan.
I don't know if it's weak to anything or not.
It does not matter.
All right, that's my turn.
So I have like 2 guys left, huh? All right. Hey, double jeopardy. Your entire thing is possibly beating small claims in a shot. So let's go. You shoot your gun. Let me go over and do that 50-50 first. I can never succeed on a roll. You take 3 damage from reliable, but that's it.
Invisibility
and since an attack
is...
missed, I can move 2 for free. Or is it 3? Let me just check the perk from Ace. 2 spaces.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so here I am.
Okay, well, that's I will use its other shot, so it's barraging here, to fire a tracer rifle. And we'll do this at pushing up daisies. This is a smart weapon.
Ooh,
11 to
that's
hit.
not good. That's against E defense, right? Yeah, that hits.
Correct. So that's 3 energy damage and 1 heat.
Well, I'm going over then.
And oh wow! The next attack any character makes against a target before the end of the next Packmaster's next turn gains +1 accuracy. Not going to be super relevant. Also, the Behemoth drone gets to move 3 spaces in your direction. This actually doesn't say that it ignores Overwatch, so I guess it doesn't. But it's a may. Can. Okay, so I'm just gonna not have it do that.
I gotta roll d6 for structure, right?
Stress, yeah.
Or stress, yeah.
5 is one of the bad ones for you, I believe. No, actually 5 is a good one for you. You're just impaired until the end of your next turn.
Oh, that's fine.
And you go back to, you go up to 1. Never mind, yeah, you're right.
Impaired. Thanks for clearing heat. I'll take an impaired.
1, 2, 3. Wait, small claims. You have those energy pistols still?
Yes, but they don't have a threat radius. They're line weapons.
Okay, fair. All right, that's my turn. That's my round, basically. Well, no, not my round yet, because someone gets to stabilize.
Yeah, you still get that guy.
No, he does not.
No.
I'm not.
Stabilize,
If it gets to
right.
go, then he will get stabilized, but that's about it. It's not my turn right now, so y'all get to go.
He gets to last argument of kings.
I can go then. I
Let's
suppose.
Well, I'm asserting that I'm going to take my round and
Oh, then,
do
yeah,
a
go.
move to finish this guy off.
Go.
An accuracy check.
That misses, actually.
Damn. Well, in that case,
Is that what the prone?
Incredible.
Does prone
oh,
count?
does the prone
Oh,
influence
Crown
check
does
attacks?
give you an accuracy, yes. So
Alright,
if you want to roll
1d6.
accuracy, that can help.
6. How about
That makes it hit. Yes,
All
that makes it
right.
hit.
Because he already fell down because his pants have already been ejected.
The ejection has occurred, and you caused it
Heat
to
becomes
like,
burn.
eject. Yes. Which there they go. Avenger starts to get on fire. You can actually see that the pilot gets out and starts to put the fire out. It kind of happens.
There's his parachute. He's fine.
He ejects straight into the ceiling. Goose, no.
Over
And then
Sorry, she does.
Let's just use my movement to get over here into engagement range.
No, get away! Get out of here!
Swoop around.
Firing on you's really hard now.
And that is my turn. All right, now it's just us.
We just take the rest of our actions, right?
Yeah.
So it's me and Newbie, I think.
What? Huh? Huh?
Yeah, newbie hasn't done
The
anything
last
this
two
turn
that
yet.
haven't done anything yet.
What?
Oh, I don't think the drone's gone yet either, but
The
Uh,
drone.
the
goes on.
drone.
The drone requires
Tax
on
orders,
Packmaster's
Packmaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's like
it
the
works
gas
differently.
drone with me, where I have
Yeah.
to like use up an action to attack with it.
I kind of just want to go up and smack Packmaster instead, to be honest.
Go
You
for
could
it.
punch
I
this dog
would
in
get to
half,
use
though.
I would get to use the Packmaster's reaction to Overwatch with the habeas corpus.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay, I'd be down for that.
All right, let's do it.
It turns around and jumps out the window.
I'm gonna try to move there.
All right, I'm going to attack you and grapple you as part of the attack.
Okay, it automatically misses.
Sorry.
You still have Skirmisher 3, that's right. Fuck off. Damn it.
Got him.
Hold up. I have to read something real quick.
I don't think the drone can attack anything, even if you redirect
Yeah,
it
I
in
know.
attack.
I just want to make sure.
It attacks the window.
All damage from attacks. If the attack
Right.
misses, you force the attacker to reroll against a character or object of your choice, shaking
Or
line of sight.
object, you could make it bite the wall.
Yeah, make it jump out the window.
Yeah, it's the wall instead.
Oh, we can get this thing to break the wall next to it. I can puppet master it. Absolutely,
Oh my
throw it down
lord.
the toilet. He didn't say we couldn't break the dog.
Its attack deals Its attack deals 9 damage,
Oh, so close.
and these walls have
it's not
10
10,
HP
yeah,
with
it's
1
not-
armor.
All right.
So
But
this
it's,
is 8
yeah.
damage.
it's
attack
grappling the
damage.
wall now.
It is now
Yeah.
biting the wall.
You cannot grapple the wall.
It's trying
Well,
though.
You
It's
did almost
trying.
all the damage to the wall. The wall is very close to being broken through.
Yep,
That's
it sure
true.
is.
That did happen.
And
Poor
then,
Packmaster bought the stupidest drone.
It's not my main weapon, and I'm not currently grappling, so no accuracies. But I'll just 3 reliable.
And you're within 5, so it doesn't count as invisible to you.
Yeah.
All right, that's a miss though.
Yeah, just 3 reliable then.
Okay.
Yo, what's up with the Eve soundtrack? As we'll
And
point
then-
out.
Space
Yeah, I think
noises.
that's all I got.
It's space noises. Don't worry about it. I forgot something about the Avenger entirely. It has resistance to everything within 3 range of it. Damn it.
That would have been
Oh.
very important. You're right.
That would have been really good. I guess it didn't actually have that system because I forgot about it. All right.
Actually, that system doesn't exist.
Anyway, newbie.
Yeah, give me a hot second, real quick. I just want to check something. Right. Yeah, I have immune to a way better thing instead of other stuff. So, just to attempt to ensure bad things don't happen. 1, 2, 3, whatever. That's good enough. Redirecting the tachyon shield over to pushing up daisies.
That's fair.
That is my first quick
Okay.
action. Second quick action: ejecting the explosive casing from my gun, putting in the normal casing. I'm shooting the wall.
All right.
Dog's going out the window.
I have
Not-
to. I
Dog
have
doesn't
to
go
not-
out the window without being forced through the window. It gets
I-
pushed forward.
I have to not
That's
roll
right.
a 2, or I have to not roll 1. Here we go. You hate to
You
see
rolled a
it.
not.
It's not armor piercing damage.
Oh, really?
Oh right. So
Yeah.
you do 1 more damage to
I
the
do
wall.
1 more damage. I
And
overcharge.
the wall. Oh,
Okay.
Oh, you're overcharging? All right.
Because it's funny.
I mean, you don't have to. I can use the gas drone to shoot the
Okay.
wall out and then
All right.
puppet master the dog out. Yeah, it's fine.
I will not be done then. And yes, that's it. I think the protocol project shield. Nope, started my next turn. All right, never mind. That dude doesn't have +2 difficulty on me anymore, but whatever. He wasn't gonna shoot me anyway. That's my turn. I ain't got much to do. This
All
encounter's
right.
almost
Round,
over.
Yeah.
That's everybody, right? Yep.
That's everybody, and there's actually going to be a quick communication on their side with DT of like, should we just consider this a loss for us at this point?
Do you?
There's really not much we can do.
I was about to say I was going to roll a charm check against these guys and see if they could just, politely step aside because this battle's done.
Yeah, I was thinking a similar thing.
The
I was
only
gonna
thing is
put the dog out the
invite.
window and then ask because we did have the conditions, and I want them to know we mean it. That way, the Packmaster is super helpless.
On
You
the
pick
other
the
hand,
dog up by the scruff of the neck and go, "Hey, man."
it would be nice to be able to do at least 1 repair's point of damage to someone.
It's up to
How
you.
badly do you want that one structure?
How badly
Kinda
do you
want
want
pretty
that
bad.
one structure that could end very badly for the character that attacks now that this person has?
Yeah,
The
the barrier
tachyon
is
shield.
up. How badly do you want one structure?
I want the one structure so bad, everybody.
I don't need it. I need it.
Important thing. I have to hit with this. This has to happen.
You have to get away from small claims as well.
You are engaged.
At the end, do
True.
we like put our hand out and make them shake it?
All right, so take your
If
reaction.
you are moving away, then yes, I get to just give a quick fold knife stab.
Oh, is the Packmaster moving? Wait, what's happening?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I will also stab.
Okay, miss.
That one.
That's a hit.
That's 8 damage.
Okay, hold on. Let's see if I roll a 1.
How badly do you
Hit him with a
want
big
one
gummy
structure?
sword.
Okay, I have to get a destroyed system or weapon. 5, I believe, is system. Okay.
Lucky
Hold
die.
on, let's see which.
Control over the dog.
Okay, the other drone thing that it's going to just lose that, the Hex drone. Not a big deal. But it's now out of the way here, and it's going to go ahead and do some stupid shit. First off, dog, attack! Which, hold up, I need to get possibly shredded again first. God damn it!
Yeah, shredded, and you're gonna take 2 heat, which is another 2
Uh,
damage. Yeah.
Yeah, so 3 damage from that.
Yeah.
But it's still up, technically. It's very slightly up. Water! Dog is here.
Dog's getting reactioned.
Okay, fair.
Let's see. I am impaired, but it's in the range 3, so that's an accuracy, and I get accuracy on my gun for being an auto choke, so that's accuracy 1. I think
Well.
Dog's dead.
Dog takes exactly 4 damage and goes down.
Aw.
Dog is in parking lot.
Yeah. Then you
However-
can reroll anyway.
That takes.
Technically, I have to keep this marked as that instead. Then
This rules.
can't fire the kill shot right now because
How
that's a loading
badly
weapon.
do you want one structure?
This is a smart gun that does 3 damage, but it's not armor piercing, so it only do 1 damage. So I can't do the structure anyway.
Dubs, that's very mean.
My numbers are so big, though. My numbers are so big, though.
Whoa.
My numbers are so big, though.
Whoa.
Sorry about that. I didn't know what happened. I accidentally unmuted the tab. I heard myself mocking my own self. God damn it.
The numbers are so big, though.
That ruled.
Today's on day, please.
I thought like Discord was breaking for me for a second. I was like, oh no. Oh no, it's happening.
All right, so the Packmaster has done all it can.
Wait, what happened?
That's it. As he dies.
I mean, I can fire the gun and get 1 more point of damage. I may as well do that. All right, that's a crit. That doesn't matter. You got
1 damage.
you take 3 reduced to 1 damage. And 1 heat.
because the other thing for the tachyon shield is if you get hit, you get resistance to the attack instead. So
Is that before or after armor?
Armor goes first, so it's still 1 damage.
Still one
it gets reduced to 3 and then cut in half.
I think it's reduced to 1, then
Yeah.
cut in
Then
half.
cut in
1,
half
round
and
it
then
up.
round it back up.
Yep.
Hmm.
Oh.
You also take 1 heat.
Good thing it
So you're at
cleared.
2 now. All right, well, I did
Well-
my last fucking hurrah.
And
That snare drone. That snare drone was fucking MVP, by the way. Trust me.
Oh, I know. I know. That's as soon as you're like, you can deploy it in the other hallway. I was like, I'm gonna deploy it in the other hallway. You know what? Doc makes a great point.
what if we just go past the large slow beam robot? Make the large slow beam robot go past us and then scoot around.
I could attack, I guess.
Yeah, go for it.
Unless you don't want to do something to the majority opinion. Of course.
Oh, trust me when I say that you take out this fucking this Packmaster, majority opinion is giving up because he's been hoisted the entire time.
I'm stuck in the other hallway for 10 minutes.
Yell over to the other hallway. This is why you invest in agility.
I'm gonna move here.
Daringly loitering.
And then make my threat to improvised attack of a really long uppercut.
Fair enough.
You going Little Mac here?
Yeah. Oh, I rolled low.
Give him the star punch.
10.
Oh, 10 doesn't hit. That's right. Whoops.
That's a miss then. That's my turn. So.
I will say this right now. Yeah, it's gonna be an end of turn. End of turn
So-
surrender.
Being within
Yeah.
5 makes it not invisible.
Correct.
So let's bullets. Yeah, accuracy 1 on the launchers. We're just gonna barrage in. And then none accuracy on the thermal pistols.
Well,
think that's just the one hit?
Up.
It's just the one hit, yeah.
So just 2 explosive, but many projectiles are being flowing in the general direction.
Yes. All right.
All of Small Claims' weapons were packed into various briefcases.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we radioed these guys up, and I guess I'll ask them. I was like, yeah, you want to take a L on this one because it's not looking good.
Yeah, there's gonna be like a mirror sounds like, yeah, we've done this enough to know that there's no winning at this point. So that's a lost duel for us. Hey, no hard feelings though, right?
You win some, you lose
Just-
some.
Yeah, win some, lose some, and I guess we have to go find a new job.
I'm gonna-
I hand them a card on the way out.
Hey, we got a lead on this real estate thing that we think is really gonna blow up.
Yeah.
Do I have time to go get a drink from the bar?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah, does that count as a downtime action?
No. You've done your both of yours already.
I will hand the other guys a beer as a show of camaraderie and good sportsmanship. This is beer
I
league.
walk up and my drones and myself take 6 beers and then walk away with all 6 beers.
Fair enough. Well,
I took one hit.
there's a brief break as everyone in Maximum Convictions gets out of their mechs, takes a drink at the bar, and I don't know, just waves you off like, "Hey, good luck. Have a good one in there." Core is weird. We're not exactly actually good at that.
I like them. They're fun.
I'm gonna ask them, like, do they know anything about what's going on down there? Like,
Oh
I mean,
yeah, 100%. Like they're fully keyed in. Like they know what they're doing and like why they're here.
will they give up any of that information if I try to charm them?
Sure, charm them. Sure, go for it. Yeah.
That's with the accuracy too. Whoops, it's supposed to be no accuracy. So yeah, that's not working.
Yeah. There's no like hard feelings behind it. They're like, nah, you've already beat us in the duel. We're not going ahead and like make it even easier for you. You know.
That's fair. Oh well.
Oh, have a good one as they start to repair their own mechs and like just sit out here and like, that kind of sucked, huh? And like, yeah, especially loitering over here, whose name was Daringly Loitering, who was forced to loiter the entire match, is going to be extremely, extremely sad.
Never gonna let him live that
Shoot
one
out.
down.
Absolutely not.
I can't believe you, rookie. You just stepped in a bear trap. Are you kidding me? Like a cartoon style bear trap?
After action
cartoons.
report, stepped in bear trap.
Isn't that specifically the thing that your mech is good at? Not getting stopped by bear traps? Why did that one work? Specific immunities to things, god damn it. So by the way, mechanically, how I actually had it set up is that so technically the sergeant with big sword was supposed to be the one who was good against high, because being able to target 3 drones at the same time and do, enough damage to take them out in 2 swings that's a lot to deal with that.
Crowd
On top of
control
that, being able
robot
to
against crowd.
basically also being able to order rerolls on failed saves, checks, and attacks and stuff like that. However, it had no way to deal with Kuvo pushing it around and keeping it out of range of being able to order the allies to do things. So I made it that mech was weak to good against high, weak to Kuvo. The Avenger was specifically hold on. Avenger was over out the wrong way. Yeah, high amounts of armor piercing damage while not having armor piercing itself. Over after Young Way was supposed to be one who was going to be good against newbie, to be able to just like tear through that armor and not give a shit, as well as getting stronger as the fight goes on, which is the thing that newbie's supposed to keep people locked up over. But weak against Boyk specifically, because not much armor and explosive amounts of damage coming out of you, and being able to like grapple and keep it around is also a way to deal with it. Whereas the daringly loitering with the Vulcan was supposed to be strong against Kuvo because it couldn't be pushed around or moved at all, but weak to newbie because it has a fair amount of armor that you would have been able to carve through, as well as not being able to do a huge amount of damage to you because it did all line attacks.
Yeah, it was all template damage. Yeah.
And then the Interloper, which was supposed to be strong versus Boyx because it would have 3 armor against all of your like reactions, overwatches against it, as well as being hard to like catch in the middle of things because it also has good saves in general. However, it would not have any resistance to damage while flying, specifically against by other flying targets. So Loon would be able to take it out, as well as having a low heat cap and low E defense. So that was the entire idea. Everyone had a weakness and strength, minus one of them because newbie changed his mind.
The wild card. Also, I like how you found new weaknesses of the team.
Yeah, exceptional new weaknesses of my own team who failed to deal with stepping in a bear trap or anything like that.
When there were like 4 of them around me, I'm like, yes, like the sicko outside the window.
Also, the Packmaster, meanwhile, due to having reliable damage, that also, if it actually landed one of those shots, it would have immediately torn through all of Small Claims' HP and cause like perfect immediate structure damage, basically. But as well as having higher E defense and a higher heat cap, versus having a drone that Ty can fuck with as having drone commander would have been like weak to Ty, strong versus Loon as the idea.
That Avenger
Makes
would have
sense.
been a lot more of a difficult problem if you remember the resistance that I was doing to it, because I have to do with it.
Correct. Yes, it would have been a much more bigger problem that I completely forgot about.
I would have tried to force the shred a lot more then too, because I think shred gets over resistance.
Removes
as well.
resistance too. Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, the instant I saw the majority opinion in that one hallway, then not knockback, I was like, I'm out of here and just flank, because it's not even worth dealing with that.
None for me.
So by the way, the thing about the Saladin that makes it obscene as a defensive mech, so it has that 21 HP and usually 1 armor too, because I have the passive. The Saladin can't be shredded.
Yeah, it's immune to shredded entirely.
Oh wow!
It's just a passive cannot be shredded quality on it. It's pretty rad.
Also, it still has that hard cover adjacency thing.
Next time, I hope you're ready for a mostly actually narrative session.
Nice.
Because you're going to be in court.
I already made a PowerPoint. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
Present
that
that
PowerPoint. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, though, is that it will not be next week because I have a marathon to do next week on Wednesday. So
Understandable.
can't do that. Yeah.
Next
Will be the
time.
week after, though, probably.
Law?
Law.
Litigation?
Unbelievable. Actual law. Doing the other half of this game's like entire point. It's mech lawyers.
Litigious. Combat robots. Next time.
Next time.